Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Y'all already know Nets fans is the best fans. We're going to talk about this Nets game, Grizzly game, you know what I'm saying? And how we could have won it, you know what I mean? I'm going to keep it real. It was some pure bullshit the way the end of the game. They was mad and they were hating on Cam Thomas, and he should have been in the game in the fourth quarter. And you see what happened? The offense gets stifled. If Yago ain't in a situation where he could catch and shoot, he not impactful, he not effective. He could dribble a little bit and shoot, but not on a regular. That's not his game, not as a rookie. That's not what we asking for. That's not what we supposed to do. He shouldn't even be playing the one. He should be playing the two. Like, what are y'all talking about, man? Y'all making me mad because y'all not listening to me. Y'all not listening to the podcast. Y'all, you know what I mean? Too busy not to not like it, not share. You know what I'm saying? It's getting me tight. We could have won this game, but y'all didn't want to pass the ball to my guy, Cam Thomas, even though he had like 7 points. He was heating up in the third quarter. Y'all could have given him the ball in the fourth quarter. Y'all depend on these European players to come in here and act like they supposed to be better than these American players. It's not true. Cam Thomas is a better scorer than Yago, a better scorer than Danny Wolf, a better scorer than Noah Clowney. But what y'all do? Y'all try to make Noah Clowney a number one option. It's not working. Yeah, no, he ain't no number one option. He not no number two option next to MPJ. It's not true. He's a third or maybe fourth option. You see what it is. Y'all want to critique Cam Thomas and talk all that negative shit about Cam Thomas? I'm gonna critique the whole team. Y'all want to make this about one player, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let this shit slide. Y'all not fitting the. I'm not letting y'all get away with this shit. I'm not. Y'all, Jordy Fernandez, you could do better than that. And we ain't talking about Breezy opinion. Oh no. Oh no. Y'all not here for Breezy opinion. Y'all here to hear me speak the facts. And that's what we gonna get into. You finna get into all that, you know what I'm saying? Or we gonna get it popping like fish grease, you heard me? But nah, man, seriously. I'm serious. Right after this, I'm letting you know I'm kicking a wild dust. If you hear after this song, just know, you know what it is.
BROOKLYN, 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 we well. In the day, J-Kid was the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a jam sport. D-Lo with the dribble drive handoff. Pick and roll, full contact, this is a man sport. County and Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound right. Brooklyn Bridges, Z-Dub defending. The Brooklyn Block Party, clacks and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. BROOKLYN, 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 BROOK, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. BROOKLYN.
That hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay, we just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make you watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that or Millie rock like a fan do. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
BROOKLYN, BROOKLYN,
kind of like the culture. That's what you do every day. That creates one thing, that it's your identity. That's how you are seen by other people. If you work really hard and get 1% better every day,
you get 1% better every day, Jordy. Jordy, that's what's up. You really letting Cam Thomas get an opportunity to get 1% better? Did you really want to win that game? Do you really see what's happening? Do you really see that net fans is debating me, arguing with me, making it seem like I ain't right game after game? Do you really see what's going on? Do you really see what the media doing? Do you really see the narratives that's being pushed that really ain't true? Do you really see what I'm saying, my content, the shit that I be talking, that should be true, but it get ignored like that shit ain't really happening? Huh? Who y'all talking to? Who y'all talking about? Huh? Respect my handle. Shout to This Is JTV. Shout to Jelly O Smith saying salute in the chat. We out here, man. Oh man. Do you really see? Do you really see it? Yo, Jay, talk to us, man. What's the word?
Oh shit, I didn't know you was gonna add me to the stage. I was just pulling up for the backstage. I thought you was gonna get your shit off first. But what's good though, bro? I'm not liking what I see. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, no. This is what I'm saying. I pulled you up on a panel, obviously, because it's like that. Yo, y'all really think that I'll be coming here to entertain y'all? Like I'm just trying to be a funny guy, right? Huh? I'm trying to keep it real with y'all. That's what Jay be doing too. Me and Jay, we really know each other, so we really be talking basketball like for real. So in a way where we really talking basketball, we're not just talking about how Cam Thomas my favorite player. I know that's what y'all probably think, but that's not what's really happening. Like, yo, Jay, what I'm saying is this: if they really watching the game, they really see that they don't let Cam Thomas come in the game until we down by 11 points. The starters up until 5 minutes in the game only put up 12 points, and they want to try to put this shit on Cam Thomas. They trying to justify. How could you justify? How could you as a Nets fan justify us only getting 12 points in the first by 5 minute mark in the first quarter? And that's what the starters produce 2 games in a row. No, MPJ not here. Once with MPJ when he had a rough game, once without MPJ. Clowney, he just letting it fly from 3. It don't look good if it ain't going in. I'm just gotta be honest. Y'all want to critique Cam Thomas and act like he the only one that gonna get this work? Oh no, all of these players finna get this work. On a loss, we could have won. Do y'all want to lose? Is we going for the draft pick? Are y'all going to trade MPJ? Trying to drive me net fan crazy. What's going on, man?
MPJ too busy worried about Ice Spice, man.
Nah, let him. Yo, as far as I know, if he playing basketball like that, it's probably because of Ice Spice. Who fucking knows? All I do know is if he playing at the elite level, him having a bad game is 18.7 for 20 from the field. And he only have a bad game like that because he was forcing a shot. And he didn't have to. I don't know why Jordy Fernandez don't play Cam Thomas and MPJ in the pick and roll, pick and pop. Why they don't run offense together? They give Cam Thomas the same corny-ass offense every game. They just give it to him above the 3-point line. And when they do pass it, when he cut into the paint, they rarely do that. They don't really call that play for him. Y'all want him to come around, beat the trap, and if it ain't a trap, beat a double. He got to beat a trap or a double. Jordy Fernandez is a coach. He's supposed to be responsible for saying, all right, this is what the defense is going to do. Let me whoop-de-whoop. Whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. Down under Duncan, man. Don't bring that negative energy in the chat, especially if you ain't got no real trade option. I don't want to see MPJ go. Y'all want to talk all of these soliloquies about MPJ not on this team. Yo, listen, if we don't, Jago is not somebody we need a shot creator without MPJ. Jago is not a shot creator. The only shot creator that we really got is Nolan Traore besides Cam Thomas and Tyrese Martin. Nolan Traore, nice if you let him get to the paint, bro. He know how to find guys and all that. He nice with his passes. I say start Nolan Traore, Jago Dorman, let Jago Dorman start over Terrence Mann. How that don't make sense? That's 2 rookies in it that we just drafted starting. Let's get to the box score, man, because y'all think this is all about my opinion. Y'all pulling up for my opinion. Nah, you ain't pulling up for my opinion. Diego 2 for 9. He shot bad, 3 for 5. Look, 0 for 5. 6 assists. This way he's strong at. That's him getting to the paint, getting to the rim. You know what I'm saying? Six assists, 0 turnovers. This is our point guard. This is our point guard, bro. This our point guard, bro. I hear what a lot of fans be saying, but 6 assists, 0 turnovers, 2 for 9. That's player development. That's player development, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't like it. I don't like these narratives. I don't like how Jordy Fernandez running the offense. I don't like how he just looking for, like, bro, the play-by-play tell the whole truth, bro. The way we started the game, the offense that we chose to do, it was disgusting. Disgusting. 2-2, 2-4, 5-4. Noah Clowney hit a 3-pointer. I mean, show on real quick. Let me see something real quick. Number one option. Let me just get to this conversation so I don't, you know what I mean? I know I'm talking fast. Number one option. You got Noah Clowney, 17 shots. He the clear number one option. Cam Thomas take 12 shots, so he the number two option. But I don't like how they do that. They try to give him a lot of shots in the second half, and that's because he was finally getting around the doubles and the traps. Shit was ridiculous, bro. Like, y'all know that they're going to come with a double and a trap, and y'all just let him fend for himself. How y'all teammates? Y'all saying he a bad teammate. How y'all good teammates and y'all let that shit happen? Shout out to Jalen Wilson. He come in. He said, I'm taking somebody, man. So I'm leaving here with something. He said, I'm leaving here with something. 18 minutes, 11 points, 4 for 6, 3 for 5 from the 3-point line. I'm leaving here with something. Take Terrence Mann minutes. Take Terrence Mann minutes, Jalen Wilson. Anybody, take his minutes. Oh my gosh. Just they talk about him on the color commentators, Jay. They was like, Terrence Mann, he's like extension of Jordy Fernandez. He's such a veteran. He'd be coaching up the players and, helping Jordy Fernandez. He got 7 points with 26 minutes. I don't want to hear that shit. Nah, I ain't with it, bro.
I don't like him as a starting two guard neither, but I just see Jordy likes him. Like, you know, who was it last year? Like, it's certain coaches like certain players just from what they doing in practice or the type of guy he is or the energy he bring. But I don't see it neither. And I see everybody complaining about it all the time, but I just be giving pushback because it's a lot of these decisions is not the players' fault. It's the coach's fault. They listening to what the coach telling them to do.
Talk your shit.
I'm pretty sure Terrence Mann know he's not supposed to be starting. But if the coach tell him go in the game, he gonna go. Fuck, he gonna say, nah, coach, this nigga should go. Right?
Shit, crazy. Look at that. We missed all from that left-hand corner. All misses. Couldn't hit nothing from there. We ain't hit one 3-pointer from that corner. That's crazy work. We hit one. How many middies we got inside the 3-point? Look at all of this space. Nobody used this space. All this in the paint. All this around the 3-point line. This space don't exist to them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. We only good for 6 mid-range shots. Y'all making, I'm not entertained. Brooklyn Nets. Y'all want to entertain Big Fan Breezy? This ain't entertaining. You ain't entertaining me. I'ma still watch the games. I'ma still support. I'ma still podcast, but this ain't entertaining. You got somebody that can score from the mid-range like Cam Thomas. You don't find him inside the 3-point line. All your offense come from finding him inside. I mean, outside the 3-point line. Never inside the 3-point line. Nothing for a minute. No P&Rs with Clacks. No P&Rs with nobody. No P&Rs with Noah Clowney. Nothing. I don't like it. I'm not entertained, man. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't never said shit like this before, but nah, this shit making me vexed, man. I mean, are you watching the game, clapping your hands? Are you enjoying this, Jay? Is this entertaining basketball for you? Or am I like, what's up?
Nasty work.
This shit nasty. Y'all want? I'm not gonna come in here and disrespect the players. I rock with y'all, but at the end of the day, there's a pecking order. Terrence Mann ain't got no business in the starting lineup. Like if it was a car and you trying to go get the guys for the hoop ride, y'all finna ride out. He got to sit in the back seat. They got Terrence Mann in the front seat. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. If MPJ not there,
Terrence Mann in the front seat. He touching the radio and shit, changing stations. Nah,
right? Like yo, don't touch that shit, man. You ain't even tell me that. You know what I'm saying? That you know, there's a person right there, something I ain't see, or it's a street, you know, a stop sign, or I mean, I'm watching that realistically, but I'm just saying, like he don't. What does he do? They exploit him. They making Noah Clowney be the number one option. Look at this shit, bro. I'm telling y'all to hold on. All right, we're gonna go to the first quarter, right? Because this way we lost the game 23-34. We never recovered from that shit. Y'all never understand that shit. We lose the game in the first quarter. How is it entertaining when I know we're gonna lose when we can't get more than 23 points? Y'all making me mad. As a matter of fact, shit is ridiculous. Hold on, man.
bro.
That was four quarters.
I feel like in the fourth quarter, we had to leave for a little while. And then they put Cam on the bench.
Yo, listen, this is what I'm saying. They got Noah Clowney taking this many shots in the first quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He took 8 shots and he was 2 for 8. You forcing him to be the number one option. Why? He can't put the ball on the floor as straight cookies most times. He got to get better. He got to work on that skill. He got to work on his craft. He got to go back to the lab. He got to do what he got to do. He got to work on his handles. He gained that way. He got to play with his back to the basket. You know what I'm saying? He got to knock down these threes. It's the opportunity for it to be the number 2 option. We do not have a number 2 option. It's supposed to be Cam Thomas. Y'all making Cam Thomas take less shots than Noah Clowney. It's disgusting. By 5, 2. Noah Clowney was the number 2 option. Y'all want to know if I was entertained? Hell no. Danny Wolf, shout to Danny Wolf, but he ain't got no business playing a small forward. 10 rebounds, that's the benefit you get, but he ain't comfortable there. That's not, but fuck it, I'll take the 10 rebounds. Y'all want to put Danny Wolf at the small forward? I'll take the 10 rebounds, but shout to my guy, Dayron Sharp. Y'all better say his name. 8 points, 13 boards. Man, listen. Y'all better respect Dayron Sharp, man. Dayron Sharp is serious, bro. 13 boards versus
MPJ was saying that Dayron is a starter, man.
Yeah.
He said Dayron is a starter in this league, man. And everybody keep disrespecting him, but I take MPJ word over some people on the panel.
Mm-hmm. Dayron Sharp got 13 balls, 3 assists, 8 points, 4 for 7.
You see what Rainbow said? Cam left the game when Brooklyn was up. No MPJ, no CT, no closer. That's what I saw.
Thank you.
Cam came back in the game. We was up by like 4 or some shit like that. They put him back on the bench, and then we lose.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And we gonna get straight to that. We're gonna be specific, you know what I'm saying? Because we straight watching the game. Shout to Range Rover in the chat. Shout to this is JTV on the panel. Now we're gonna look at the score. You see 74-77, right? 74-77. Let's see what happens in the first quarter together. Like I say, you're not pulling up for Big Fan Breezy opinion, you're pulling up for the facts, right? Please, pretty please. Hit that like button. 74, 77 time. Tyrese Martin come in cooking, makes 25-foot 3-point shot. He has some shit leaning to the side like that shit with MPJ just rubbing off on the other players. I ain't never seen Tyrese Martin no shit like that. Shout out to Iceman. Where you at, man? We got your back, man. You heard?
Yo, that ass I texted Ice earlier. I was trying to check on him, see what up with him.
Yeah, man. We, you know what I'm saying? We out here, Iceman. Holla at us, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We miss you, Ice. Yeah. Cam Thomas, he comes in, he missed a 13-foot step back jump shot. 77, 79. Hold on. So he missed that. Then Nolan Treyarch makes a 2-point shot. Day'Ron Sharpe assist. Nice. I think that was cut into the basket. Cam Thomas defensive 3 seconds. 79, 79. Okay. Let's see. They do whatever they do. I'm not reading what they did. I mean, I just want y'all more pay attention to the score, right? 82-85, right? So Cam Thomas did all that. He started off slow.
Bro.
Huh?
Like they talk all this about defense. The defense was looking ass, bro. They was letting
I know
whatever they wanted to do.
Talk your shit, Jay, because I know all of the defense was bad because of Cam Thomas, right? Please.
Like it had to be Cam Thomas.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, they can get me tight with this shit, bro.
Look at the plus minus.
This is all narrative, bro. If you watch,
Cam Thomas is a positive.
Sure. There you go. Excuse me. There you go. You feel what I'm saying? You got Cam Spencer. He makes it 85-79. Cam Thomas makes a 30-foot 3-point shot. He shot it from like the motherfucking Grizzly. You seen that? He shot it from the Grizzly bed. That shit was crazy. Cam Thomas makes 30-foot 3-pointer, 82-85. Cam Thomas get a defensive rebound. Now, mind you, this I wanted to show y'all this stretch where he keeping the score close. It ain't no coincidence. So then, you know what I'm saying? He get the defensive ball. Cam Thomas makes 7-foot 2-point shot. Jalen Wilson assists. I mean, 84-85. I think that's what he stepped back to that shit was amazing. Anyway, Tyrese Martin, he caught a foul, but they ain't getting no free throw or whatever. But Jaren Jackson make it 87-84. Tyrese Martin tried to retaliate. He missed a 3. It's all good. We get an offensive rebound. They foul us. Jalen Wilson get an offensive rebound and make a 2-point shot. It's 86-87. Jalen Wilson he wasn't a plus on this, Jay?
Who?
Jalen Wilson.
I don't know. You gotta check. I think so. I didn't really look at everybody else. I just be checking for Cam because niggas be disrespecting. Like,
I'm gonna check for
only him that's losing the game, and it's not the fact.
That shit disrespectful, yo. That shit, and it's so crazy. Cam Thomas scored more points. It's like who they want. They want Yago to be their guy so bad, and it's like, yeah, let him be that guy. But he gotta learn. Let him learn from Cam Thomas. Y'all want to call him Mr. Clutch when you see Cam Thomas lead in the fourth quarter in points when he had the opportunity to, bro. This dude, Jalen Wilson, makes 22-foot 3-point jumper. Nolan Treyarch assist. That was a good pass by Nolan. All his passes are good, bro. I don't see how y'all disagree with me when I say Nolan Treyarch should be the starting point guard. All right, so let's keep it going. Cam Thomas, he get a defensive rebound because they missed. We up now, 89-87. Cam Thomas makes 18-foot step back jump shot, 91-97. This is where I disagree with Zach Lowe when he says stuff like it's just 0 calories. That's not true. He made the score from 89-87, 91-97. This is what I'm saying. I'm not trying to call none of y'all out and nothing like that. I'm more of a friendly because we Nets fans and we just talking. I'm not trying to be aggressive and make y'all think that I always want to debate. But I'm just saying that you said something and now I'm looking at this and then I'm saying something. So it's not necessarily me coming at you. It's a rebuttal to the content you put out there, putting it on the scale to see whether or not it holds up when Cam Thomas is actually playing. Is he playing? Yes. Is he scoring to increase the lead? Yes. So I can't call it 0 calories. This is chef's kiss to you know, for Nets fans. You know what I mean? I don't know how much of a Net fan you are, but I digress. Now you get Aldama blocking Cam Thomas 3-foot driving floating jump shot. You get Sharpe with the rebound. You get Wilson with the 20-foot he missed the 3-point shot. Hold on. Cam Thomas missed it. 91-87 still score the same. Kentavious KCP hit a 3, made it the 1-point game. Let's take a timeout. 5-12. We up by 1. Pete. They take Cam Thomas out the game. Nick Claxton enters for Cam Thomas. Now look, now I want y'all to. This is the part that's beautiful because this isn't all about Cam Thomas. Look who got subbed out and look who got subbed in. Terrence Mann enters the game for Day'Ron Sharpe. Was Day'Ron Sharpe playing better than Terrence Mann? Yes. Why are we subbing Terrence Mann for Day'Ron Sharpe? Jalen Wilson for Noah Clowney. Who had a better shooting night tonight? Jalen Wilson or Noah Clowney? Easily Jalen Wilson. I'm keeping Jalen Wilson in the game over Noah Clowney. Nick Claxton for Cam Thomas, respectfully, I can't really say nothing bad about Cam Thomas. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, all Clax, you know what I mean? But but he missed the oop on the next play. See, that's crazy. See what I mean? Like, yo, come on, man. This all right. 91-90. He missed the oop. He subbed Cam Thomas out. When do we score again? We score. Tyrese Martin hit a 3. All right, so it's 94-90. All right, so we in the driver's seat, bro. 94-90, 4 minutes and 24 seconds left. Bro.
Damn, we only scored 4 points in that next 4 minutes.
97-90. Terrence Mann hit a 3-pointer for Yego's assist. Okay, that's clutch. I gotta respect Terrence Mann for that. I ain't even gonna hold you. Yego Domain comes in the game for Nolan Traore. That's tough. 3 minutes left in the game. You put Yego on, you put your lottery pick in. I respect it. But I don't know if it was the best thing. I don't know. But you try to fit Yego in, Cam Thomas on the floor at the same time with 3 minutes. But all right, let's just get to the facts. All right, so shit, 97-90. We got 98. Noah Clowney make 2 free throws, make it 98-90. Then Noah Clowney missed a 3, so it's 98-93 because Cam Spencer hit a 3, and then they scored, man, quick. Cedric Coward made a 20-foot running jump shot. Shit, man, he hit a 3. That fast, man. We had 98 for mad long. So
right, I'm looking at since they got screen, it looked like it was a lid on the basket the way we got 98 for mad long.
Yeah, right. All right, so let me just keep scrolling down. Damn, we ain't score again?
Yeah, 98 was it.
Oh shit.
That's why I told you when you just said, oh yeah, we had 90. You said we had 91 or 94, 90 or something like that. No, you said we had 94. I was like, damn, we only scored 4 more points for the rest of the game.
Yo, that's come on, man. This is what I'm saying.
What was that, like 4 minutes or some shit?
Yeah, man. 5 minutes and 12 seconds. They subbed out the guys. Jalen Wilson subbed out Day'Ron Sharpe, subbed out Cam Thomas, subbed them out, even though they was playing better than who they subbed them for. Like, I don't want to see a coach like, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. I contrast Jordy Fernandez to Kenny Atkinson. And that's one thing that Kenny Atkinson used to do. If you had the hot hand, Kenny Atkinson rocking with you that night. All right, you got it. Go ahead. You can finish the game type shit. I seen him do or take the last shot, or you the shot creator, or you know what I'm saying, we going the offense gonna go through you. More times than not, they went through Spence, but case in point, Kenny Atkinson gave the green light to whoever had the hot hand because he knew it was a player development, so he was seeing what's what and who's what. But it's clear to see that Noah Clowney shouldn't be taking more shots than Cam Thomas. That's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was bad, man. This. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm upset, and I'm not with MPJ. I put MJ. My bad. I'm not with MPJ getting traded. That Warriors trade compared to what MPJ means to the Brooklyn Nets. I don't want the Warriors pick. I don't want their first round pick. I don't want to help the Warriors. The Warriors ain't never help us. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely coming over here fucking treating our
We got
floor
Steve.
like
We got Steve Nash. Hold on. If anything, we got Steve Nash as our head coach because of Golden State. I'm tired of helping Golden State. No, you don't see it went bad, then it's gonna go bad again. I'm against it. I don't want to trade MPJ to Golden State. No, I'm not doing none of that. Nah, nope, nope. They ain't gonna be playing like MPJ. They ain't gonna be nice like him. They cannot shoot like him. And Jordy gonna make you shoot threes. And they is not shooting.
I got some shit. Shout out the Nets Nation page, but they posted this post about Cam. They said the Nets are 3-11 when Cam Thomas is playing in the season. And yeah, that number jumps off the page, but context matters. With Cam on the floor, the Nets are shooting better, 44.9% over 44.5%. They're scoring more, 111 points per game to 107 points per game. That's offensive impact. Cam isn't the problem. The math doesn't say that, and the eye test definitely doesn't say that. If anything, it points elsewhere. Something else in the system isn't clicking. Fix the structure. Don't blame the scorer.
Real talk. Yo, man, shout out to Jay for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen that same content, and I'm glad he brung it up. You know what I mean?
That should make sense to me because that's what I've been saying. You got to the eye test definitely don't say he's the one that's making us lose the game because he's getting us buckets when ain't nobody else getting a bucket.
Now, that's what I mean. Like, bro, they acting like, oh no, but what about the other things? What other things? You trying to tell me when we need to score something more important than scoring?
You see the end of the game, we stuck on 94 for 5 minutes. Y'all telling me if Cam was in the game, he wouldn't have got no points?
They gotta be reasonable, man.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they gotta be reasonable, bro. They gotta be honest and say, like, yo, they just right, bro. It's like y'all be rather debate with us just because we right first. Like, they'll look at it like that, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta look at it like we all Nets fans, you feel me? Like, that's how y'all should look at it, you know what I'm saying? Because realistically, we basically want to see this team win, and I think Cam Thomas is essential to us doing that. And I'll be telling y'all why. And I'll be trying to say, like, yo, I don't see why y'all disagree with me that Yego's a 2-guard. Like, how is he not a 2-guard? He's a 2-guard for sure. Like, yeah, he could facilitate. He got a high IQ, so he'll make you know what I'm saying? He'll make passes, smart passes, and he won't enforce stuff up. But nah, I totally disagree. I totally disagree with him being the point guard, yo. I think he's out of place. You know, this is the content that Jay was talking about. Just so if y'all wanted to see it, shout out to Jay. Subscribe to Jay. This is JTV. His show come on tomorrow too. Different world.
Nah, Tuesday.
Thanks. Oh, my bad. My fault. Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah.
It do seem like a Monday for some reason.
Yeah, not my fault. I know we got a back-to-back with the Nets though. But yeah, this is the content Jay was talking about, you know what I'm saying? With Cam on the floor. Hold on. Oh shit, there you go. I don't know. What's there you go. Well, y'all can see it. I don't have to reiterate, but this is what Jay was talking about. You know, it's the numbers. Look at the numbers. Exactly. You can't tell me we don't score more with Cam Thomas on the floor. We not, as an NBA team, I don't care what y'all say, bro. We not beating teams with 98 points. This ain't the 1998. In 2025, you know how hard it is to beat an NBA team with 98 points. Bro, they had 16 points in the quarter and we let them beat us, bro. Come on, man. This shit's hurting my Net fan soul right now, man. Nah, man. Y'all gotta respect Cam Thomas and let him play the pick and roll and pick and pop with MPJ. Pick and roll with Nick Claxton. Pick and pop with Noah Clowney. The pick and pop with Danny Wolf. So I don't know, man. I just feel like I don't want to argue with y'all, but I feel like it's the inevitable.
It's the inevitable. Man. Shit is crazy that niggas don't value Cam Thomas stuff. You see how that shit look out there without him. But somehow y'all gonna say it's his fault because we didn't get the win. Shit is insane. What the comments talking about? Good luck defending both MPJ and Steph on the 3. That's if he go to the Warriors. What? Yeah. Yo. What the Warriors got to get? What the Warriors giving up for MPJ? Can y'all put that in the comments? Because I'm not trying to give up MPJ unless we getting a good draft pick for this year at least, and some more shit. Whoever believes in MPJ ability is who I'm rocking with. Yo, MPJ, like I keep saying, I hate his shot selection, but he be making them shit, so I fuck with it. Like it's like if you could shoot over 2 niggas and make it, you got it.
Yeah. Yo, pardon, man. I had dad duty. Pardon, y'all.
That's all good. I was just trying to read some of the comments while you was off.
Yeah, now shout out to Jay, man. Subscribe to Jay on YouTube. Yo, yeah, nah, that's the old price, bro. They ready to give MPJ up for nobody that ain't proved themselves. They talking about Moody and Kuminga. What the hell they did? What that like, bro? They are nowhere near. They cannot lead Diego and the rest of these rookies the same way that MPJ is leading these rookies. It's not true. They honestly, in the way.
I told y'all I ain't want Son last year because nigga said his nickname was the cum bucket. And I'm like, I'm cool with him. I'm cool on that nickname.
Yeah, I'm good. I won't fall back, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm good on that nickname. He's wilding. Well, whoever made that up is wilding. Like
that's
I know his name Kuminga, and y'all saying he a bucket, but nah.
You just call him by his first name, man. Shit. What's his first name?
Jonathan, right?
Yeah, like I'll be mad as hell if that was my last name and y'all want to call me that instead of my first name. Like, fuck
right, you call him the John Bucket. I don't know. That's not even good either. That sounds.
That shit sounds crazy. But yeah, man. I'm not trading MPJ, man. I'm gonna listen to all y'all shit and then say no right after, look, man.
You wouldn't trade MPJ for like that Clippers pick, or for Washington's pick, or for like the Pelicans pick?
Let's be realistic. Only a team, only a franchise that want to go to the NBA championship, they want to contend, want MPJ this season. He making a whopping $40 million.
But do all those teams got their own pick? Somebody else might have the Pelicans pick.
Yeah, that's the old price. That's the I'm telling y'all right now. This part of the show is called the old price. Moody, Kuminga, Jonathan, better said. Who else? Golden State Warriors pick. That's the old price. I mean, got a new price.
Yeah, I'm not trying to trade him for no 21st pick or no shit like that. To me,
yeah, y'all want to trade him for a 2038 pick. Guaranteed top 10. I ain't doing that shit.
For me, it got to be a top 10 pick from this year coming up, at least.
Look, Jelly O Smith. Shout out to Jelly O Smith. He a moderator on his page, so I'll read it and I'll be realistic about why I disagree with it. Right. I'll take Moody with a 2026 unprotected pick and another unprotected pick in a swap as well. Nothing less than that. Probably will have to add Buddy Hill to match salaries. That's a better price, but I'm still not doing it. Talk to me nice. I don't know if I'm answering the phone for this call right here. I don't know if I'm answering the phone for this call right here. Shout out to Leafy, member. You know what I'm saying, moderator on this page. This is handled. You can subscribe to him at youtube.com/at Leafs4788. It is what it is. Feel me?
I don't know if this is true. They saying this MPJ to Golden State is a done deal, and they're the third team, the Kings, taking Kuminga.
What, bro? No.
Listen, I don't make the decision. And
see, my thing is this. So hold on. So my thing is this. They don't put Cam Thomas in that mix, no type of way, because of the no trade clause, right? No trade.
He could probably only go where he want to go. So if he okay to trade.
Nah, down on the Dunker said we getting Malik Monk. Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. He don't want to be part of that trade. He got that no trade clause. He protected.
At least to the end of the season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's still good. That's better because right now he good. He on that road trip. Know, man.
Like, I just don't get how you don't leave Cam in for the end of the game when the game is close. You know you need a scorer out there, and then we don't score no points for the rest of the game.
Yo, Jay, you already know what it is, man. We finna go around.
Hey, yo, check y'all Twitters, bro.
Check the Twitter.
Check Twitter for what, man?
He sent something.
All right, I'm finna check it now. But we gonna go to Lee first because he just sent that super chat. So respectfully.
Oh wait, hold on. Hold on, wait.
We got breaking news.
No, he sent a potential trade, and this is what they saying that the trade is going to be a mega 14 trade. I like the capital that we get back from this.
Interesting.
Hold on, I got 10.
It say the Nets receive. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what that. Oh shit. Oh.
All right, hold on. We gonna let Leaf break it down. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn, man.
So basically, the
Warriors. If you can, Breeze. It's in your inbox.
It's in your inbox. Yeah. The Warriors get MPJ, Keon Ellis. We get Kevin Huerter, Moses Moody, Malik Monk, 2026 first round and a 2028 first round from Golden State, 2026 second round and a 2029 second round from Sacramento. The Kings get Jonathan Kuminga and Cam Thomas, and the Bulls get Terrence Mann and Buddy Hill.
Trash. Oh, I saw that trade. I saw that online before. That was interesting.
I like our capital. I just don't like getting rid of Cam Thomas, but I like the Sacramento's 26 second round pick. I don't know about the second round picks.
The best part of this trade is Terrence Mann going to the Bulls. Other than that, a second round pick don't help us. The Golden State Warriors first round pick in this next draft is going to be out the lottery. You understand what I'm saying? So that being said, the value that MPJ has leading these rookies, showing them showing them live in-game action for Yegor to be in clutch situations. Noah Clowney couldn't do that for Yegor tonight. You feel what I'm saying? But MPJ could. Don't put that on these new guys that come here. Let Yegor have the experience of having MPJ. All of them 1 through 7, all of them Cooper Flag, even though AD just got hurt, they go against my point. But he had you feel what I mean? A veteran there that led the offense, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You
Nah,
just
but
got
Cooper
two
Flag has
players.
been put in clutch situations this year, though. That's
Right.
the only.
Yes.
That's the only thing he has shown up in clutch situations.
A
So
few of them.
realistically,
A
I'm
the
just
few of
thing
them.
saying the
is,
NBA put him.
with
The
Diego,
NBA
it's
put
not
him.
about having MPJ. It's just he got it. He showed it. You saw what he did against Orlando. He showed that he has some sort of clutch gene
He
in
plays
him.
better
It's
without
just
MPJ.
I feel like he does. Yeah, I feel
What?
like he plays better without
Well, who?
MPJ. It could be,
Bro,
but
Who
I
play
what's the
better
mean,
without
video
He
MPJ?
tonight,
plays.
bro?
He
What's the video?
plays
Hold on,
freer.
let's go. Hold on,
Who
let me
play
go back
better
to
without
Leaf.
MPJ?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Go, Leaf, talk to us. They talking
Absolutely.
about. I don't know what Pod thought that LM talk about Leaf. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just want to finish what I'm saying, bro. Listen, I was glad to see everybody pissed off up in here, bro. Like, especially after tonight's game.
Why
I'm
We had
you
not
a
mad?
pissed. I'm not pissed.
well, it's glad to see a lot. Listen, it's glad to see the usual suspects in here pissed. I mean, not maybe not John and maybe not PT, but I'm seeing
You
niggas
mad,
starting to.
Leaf? I mean, you mad? You mad, LM?
I
I'm
mean,
chill. I'm chilling.
I mean, PT, bro. Listen, I understand this goes towards your tanker section logic, bro. Like, I understand this, my nigga, but I'm good. I'm okay. I'm okay with it. But I mean, I already
This
told
is a
y'all
bunch
once.
of bullshit, man.
I
That's
already told y'all once. I already told y'all once. I already told y'all twice about that draft shit, bro. It is what it is. But listen. Get mad, bro. Like, listen, I need Jay to throw some damn chairs, flip the damn dining room table, bro. Like, ain't nobody
Nah, yo,
eating.
we just got
I
another first round pick in a deep draft.
We just got another
bro.
first
If it's
round
not,
pick and a
if it's
deep
not a
draft.
top 10 pick, I don't care. And
Right?
on top of that, oh wait, the trade actually happened.
No.
Fake
I
news.
don't know if it
It's,
happened or not.
there's a lot of smoke.
Yeah,
Oh, there is.
but
There's a
yeah,
lot of
if
There's
it
a
smoke.
ain't
lot
a
of
top
smoke
10
in it,
pick, I
but
don't really
I'm
care.
I'm
And
hoping OKC
watching
switch
Jordy's
look,
it.
coach is making me think it's a deeper problem than just because if he had another good player from next year, that don't mean we're gonna be winning if he can't win a close game at the end of the fucking fourth quarter.
I'm glad
basically.
you're noticing Jordy's coaching style, Jay, because I'll get into that in a little bit.
Jordy's. I think Jordy's coaching style is predicated on, bro, who is eligible to play. Because when you see DMP here and you see DMP there, bro, and you see minutes restrictions, bro, like I don't really think the thing is Jordy is being at some point Jordy is being told, okay, you got 1 month to do the XYZ, and then after that month, we doing what the hell we want to do with the roster. If you win with that, okay. But if you don't, bro, like then we going straight to what we doing. It's what PT was talking about a month ago, bro. Like, and then this basically just confirms it. Games like tonight basically just confirms it because Cam Thomas playing 24 minutes, bro. Like that ain't doing nothing for us, bro. Like in terms of the winning column, that ain't enough time to get shit done. It's not, bro. Like he's still on the minutes restriction, bro. And you got Noah Clowney jacking up 17 threes in a game like he's Steph, bro. Like this shit is
Nasty.
ridiculous.
Nasty,
So,
man.
I like for all of y'all that's keep hollering development, bro. The development basically is on it's on a very very slow treadmill, and it's behind the points per game and the rebounds per game of an MPJ. That's what they are. These dudes, most of these dudes. What you seeing from most of our rookies and most of our young players are spurts and flashes. That's what you seeing. You ain't seeing shit consistent. Not a damn thing you seeing consistent, bro. Like from none of these young players, bro. Like that, and that's
They don't
everybody
have
out.
consistent roles, and they don't have consistent.
Noah
They don't.
Clowney has a consistent role,
He's not a rookie.
but he is a young player though. Like I'm
Isn't
not
this his
talking about the
third year?
rookies. Bro, I don't
This
give a shit if I don't give a shit if
so
this
he
is
not. It's
third
not the
year.
same. It's not the same
It's
thing. They don't got.
Keontae George third year. What he doing?
He balling.
Okay then, bro. What's Noah Clowney's problem? You got the minutes.
He's not talented. He's a
You
27th
damn
pick.
right he ain't, bro. That's what I tried to tell niggas.
But you got to replace him. So you got to play him
Okay.
while you got him. But you're gonna replace him. They trying to get his. They trying to get his replacement in the draft.
Listen,
Why you think they want more draft picks?
bro.
This
I don't know why they want more draft picks. Maybe to fuck up
because
like. Maybe the
because
fuck
that's
up like you said they messed up this year. They picked four
I
European. They picked four Europeans and Drake Powell, bro. That's what they
yeah
did.
no. What's the name is from Chicago?
Who?
Danny Wolf.
Danny Wolf is a Jew, bro. What are you talking about?
Yo.
But that don't mean he's from Israel, nigga.
He
He's from
probably was
Chicago.
born there.
That's his
Chicago.
religion, not his
Chicago.
nationality.
He's from
Listen,
Yo, put for
Chicago. No, it's
entertainment only
ethnicity
out,
though. It's
man.
Yeah,
ethnicity.
family
listen, bro.
entertainment, folks.
It is entertainment only. But listen, listen, PT, you understand what I'm saying? Because you basically said the same shit months ago, verbatim, bro. Like, you ain't listen. You told us about Saraf. You told us about Trior. You told us about all of these picks, bro. And I believed you the first time. It's just now that I'm seeing spurts and flashes from them, bro. Like,
But they
and
don't. They
basic,
don't have a consist. They don't play consistently. They yo up and down
Yago
from the
plays
G League.
consistently,
From the G League, he just Yegor didn't start for 6 games, and he missed a few games being injured.
bro. We 30
And then he
something
missed,
games in,
and
bro. Come
then
on.
6 of his games. I looked at this earlier today. 6 of his games, he didn't even start. They,
Mm-hmm.
you remember what they did in the beginning of the season? They started,
Ben
they started
Saraf.
Ben Seraph. I told y'all that nigga was trash.
Yeah, you
I,
did, but
I
but you
told
was
he
but you wasn't
averages.
complaining about us being 0 for 9, bro. You know
He
why?
had,
Because it go against it. Because that would have went against your tanking logic.
that's right. You goddamn right.
Wait, wait,
Have y'all
Leaf,
seen
wait,
AJ DeBancer lately? Did you see
Leaf,
the
wait,
game
wait,
against Utah?
Wait, y'all really
What?
think Noah Clowney is untalented?
wait, Leaf,
I didn't
Leaf,
say that.
No. I think
Leaf.
you know what? It's not
I
that.
think
I
he's
think
limited.
Cam Boozer is better than him. And if Cam Boozer gets drafted by the Nets, he's going to the bench.
Pretty
No,
true.
no, no, no,
I ain't gonna lie.
no,
Well, I think Cam Boozer might start at the 5, and
no.
we might get
Nah,
rid of
he's
our
not a
fives,
five.
bro.
He's not a five.
Wait,
Shit,
wait,
shit. He
Leaf,
played
Leaf,
like one.
wait, Leaf.
He,
Land the plane on your on pass the ball to Alum so he gets thoughts on this
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Yeah, but overall, listen. We went the last 3 minutes, bro. We ain't score no points. The Grizzlies went the last 3 minutes and they scored 13. Bottom line, bounce pass.
So, LM,
All
what
right,
are your thoughts on
we're gonna go
tonight's
to
game?
LM then John. That's just what it was. But Leafy had threw the super chat up, so But LM, talk to us, man. I already said all I can say, man. But what you seen out there tonight, bro? Do you believe this trade first and foremost? Do you believe this?
I mean, I it could happen. I think there's smoke in the air for it. But like I said, I'm just waiting to Thursday because if Kaminga's in this trade, then that's what's the holdup because he can't get
yo,
traded until Thursday.
LM, did you
So,
tell them about how
um,
Michael Porter Jr. followed Steph Curry?
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah. He followed him on Instagram. Um, which was I thought that was crazy. It might be truth there. I don't know. It might be
If he
solidified.
don't
They probably just waiting to Thursday.
if he don't play tomorrow, it's gonna go through on the 15th.
Nah, y'all probably
Oh,
right because I did see this nigga MP. Because why he ain't play today?
Because
His
it's a
back.
back to back.
you went on
Because
David
he
Ice
getting
Spice.
traded, nigga. That's why.
You had a
Nah,
David
it's a
Ice
back to back,
Spice.
man. He's not gonna play both games. He's gonna play one of the games out of the back to back, man. Come on,
You had
man.
to
Y'all
get some
put
Uber for his girl.
mad shit on it. Like y'all want
Because I
MPJ to
definitely
get
saw.
traded for this whack ass trade.
I saw he was working out
This the
today.
old price, bro. This the old price. This ain't the
I,
new price. The new
hey,
price is a guaranteed top one pick.
Breezy,
That's
my Breezy. I said trade him to the
I admire
Spurs.
your
I don't think
optimism,
we in no
I
Breeze.
said
I
position to
trade
admire
him
your
to
debate
the
no damn
optimism.
Spurs
prices,
for
bro.
Come
We
on,
not.
man. Like they just want to
for
give
Hey,
us
let
Dillon.
this.
him
This
go.
is
Let him go. Let him
crumbs.
go. Let him
Hold on,
go.
I just gotta say this is crumbs. They just give them cake. You know what this mean about just give them cake? Just give them cake. Stop just giving us cake. Nah, we want potatoes.
What if they get
What
Sacramento
what are
first
we
round
getting
pick?
for what are
Yeah,
we getting for
we need
MPJ
another first
realistically in
round,
terms of
not all them
if,
second
if you
round bullshit.
if you're talking about MPJ, I mean realistically this
I
I kind of
I
agree with
personally
Breezy a
think
little bit on that this isn't really mostly it. Like if I want to
no.
promise a
I
young
think
player.
MPJ. I think they're getting a first from Sacramento. Because Kaminga could not go just for a second round pick. that's to have Kaminga pass through us to them should get us a first round pick. Cause in order for them to get that dude, all those journeymen have to sit on our cap space. So there's no way we're getting paid only a first rounder and a second rounder. I think they got that wrong. I think they're getting Sacramento's second rounder. If they're getting Sacramento's first rounder, that's a no-brainer trade. Both the Golden State Warriors first rounder and Sacramento's first rounder.
The only
Come
time we
on,
ever
man.
got
You
that
got
was
to do
from the
that.
Knicks, bro. Like, and we ain't that lucky.
I don't think
And
Sacramento done
2026
to
too.
get their 2026 pick. Like, I think they
No way
keep that.
Sacramento is giving up their
They
lottery
not
pick for
giving up
this
their
year.
pick this year. That's a dub.
But
So
That's a
unless
dub.
you count in the other years,
that's
unless you
fair.
count in,
That's fair. But what are they paying for Kaminga? A bunch of second round picks.
I don't
They
know.
gon' they gonna overpay for Kaminga for this year,
That's
and then they going
so.
and
What's
then they gonna let the contracts roll out, bro, because they not paying nobody else.
no? But still, like we taking on all this salary. One of these dudes got 2 years left. I don't know what the other two
I think
have.
it's Malik Monk. He got 2 years left.
Yeah, Malik Monk has 2 years
He
left.
got this year, next year.
So we don't want him. That the Nets definitely don't want him. But we have to take them to exchange the salary.
Hmm.
Like they can't do this trade without us. And for us to only get a couple of second rounders, so you're paying a first round pick for MPJ. What are you paying us for holding all this cap? That's the only reason why I'm saying that other pick is a first rounder. It has to be. Because Kaminga is the first rounder.
Listen, he's ninth in All Star
Bruh,
voting,
so
bro. You
what?
got to
He a
get back
first
something for
rounder,
him.
bro. So what? So what?
I'll
Like they
take that
gotta play better. He
Sacramento
ain't
pick,
do it,
yo.
bro. He
See,
got
this
this. Hold
trade
on.
right here
From
don't
here.
get you pissed off.
Oh,
Nothing
listen.
will.
Hold on. What I'm saying is from here. Hold on. First, hold on. Let me see something. He might even be coming to this team in his trade. But at the end of the day, bro, no. Of course they're gonna make it good for these other teams. Second rounders don't mean nothing for us. They whatever. I don't care. To be honest, Pi, regardless of how deep this draft is, we got Cam Thomas at 27. I ain't trying to hear it. Just call it what it is,
Bro,
man.
Nah,
how
I
many
that's
don't
times
that's
that
lottery
what
pick.
how many
I'm
times the
not
Net fans got
accepting
to get
nothing but a
how many
lottery
times
pick
the
for
Net fans got to
MPJ,
get duped, bro? Y'all we
bro. I'm
did
not.
this. Y'all falling into the
His
same
fault.
cycle. Y'all did it with Mikal. Niggas did
Yep.
it with Cam
Fell in love
Johnson,
with
and now
Mikal.
y'all doing it with MPJ again, bro. How many times we got to get fooled with the same
Nah,
nonsense
they could
over and
trade
over
Cam
again because they
Nah,
have a
Thompson. That was a
good
good
yo,
trade.
season?
They
yo,
could have traded
breezy,
Mikal Bridges. That was
breezy,
a good
breezy,
trade too.
breezy. Next year, so you don't trade for him, you keep him, and then next year
He walk.
he breaks his sacadiliac, right?
His what? His what?
Listen.
Hey,
He breaks his he
Hi, what are we
he
nah,
talking
he
about?
did.
And I'm not even wishing
Yo,
I'm not even wishing injury on him. But
but
if y'all
Hey,
want him
bro.
to get the
what
bag and he
if
get
it
injured, what
happens?
then?
If it happens, the Nets are fucked.
This ain't Dr. Oz.
The Nets are
I'm
fucked.
just saying, I'm not against listen,
I'm
if you're
not
gonna keep
mentioning no trade.
MPJ,
I'm not mentioning no trade scenarios because every time I do, they get vetoed, bro. Like, so
if
y'all
if
No,
niggas
if
got
you're
it.
gonna keep
I'll definitely
MPJ,
I
I'll
drive
don't
this
say
want
to get us
listen,
KP
there
to
man,
jump in the
anyway.
fray.
honestly, like if there's a
I,
good offer out there, I'll say listen, but if they not gonna sit him. So I mean they might as well trade him.
If we,
If you're not gonna sit him, might as well get
bro,
rid of
if
him,
we
bro.
do this trade, bro, we should lose every game for the rest of the season, bro.
yes,
Bro,
yes.
we ain't won a game without MPJ. So
and we
Damn
and
sure
we get
didn't.
and
To
we
be
get
fair,
the
Jay, you
and
said
we
they was
get
taking
the
We
Cam
and
do
we
we
get
do
Thomas.
the
all
I
we
think
do
that
second.
was
all
a
of
cheap
this.
move.
If we do all of this, bro, and still end up outside the top five, I'm coming
No, it's
back
not
here and
gonna
I'm telling
happen.
niggas what it is.
Yo, if we get these
I don't want to hear
Sacramento,
nothing else, bro. Say less. You could tell me anything you want to tell me, bro. Like,
we get
listen,
these
we do all of this
Sacramento
shit and we
picks.
still end up outside the top five. I'm coming back here, bro, and I'm telling niggas,
LM,
I
how
told you.
dumb is Sacramento if they trade their first round pick, yo?
They're not gonna trade that.
I
That's
don't
why I
think they
said two
gonna trade.
seconds.
I don't think they're gonna trade it either. I don't.
Then there's
I
no way
they'll
this
be
trade.
dumb.
There's
They'll
no
be
way the
dumb to
Nets are on
trade
this
that.
trade. There's no way the Nets are on this trade. This is a smoke screen.
The Nets
I
is
think it's
known
just
for
gonna be
doing
Golden
stupid
State.
trades,
I
bro.
think
What
it's
you
gonna be
mean?
Golden
Yeah,
State
this
and
don't look
Brooklyn
good for
straight
us.
up, bro.
We
This
known
I
for
don't see
doing
how
dumb
we
shit.
benefit from this.
That's a lot of cap space to take on for one first round pick.
A lot of cap space. These niggas ain't making no money.
No, yes they are. Buddy Hill just got a contract.
Buddy Hill,
But hold on,
we not getting Buddy Hill.
Yeah. Buddy
but
How
look
we
Hill,
to
Malik
hold
bro,
on
look
Monk.
at
to
the
finish
screen.
it.
It says Herder,
Wait,
Moody,
let him finish.
Monk.
Let him finish.
Yeah, because I want to pass it to John. Point I'm saying
Yeah.
is realistically, in general, like y'all said, Cam Thomas.
You
I
good,
think that
Jay?
was a
What's that?
tank move.
What's that? Okay.
Oh. Nah, I think it was a tank move to just take Cam out. Realistically, like yo, we and then Cam Spence. I think it was Cam Spencer that hit the three, and then I think Cedric Coward who balled out against us tonight. Cedric Coward hit the three to tie to I think Ty will take the lead. So I really think it was just take Cam out. He doing too much, which I mean possibly he could. I think he finished with a 9 tonight, but he was turned up in that fourth quarter because he was doing what Cam does. But realistically, the way this team is headed, it seems if NPJ is traded, I do think that realistically, they are going the tank route, which I'll be heavily surprised. And then to John's point that he was saying, yo, it's time for these rookies to find an identity outside of MPJ, bro. Like
Bingo.
they need to find some sort of identity in terms of why rely on him in a centric offense? Let's find out who
Jordy
we are
too.
outside of this man. Like let's go out there and maybe it's a mentality thing, but go out there and find out who you are. Create your own offense. Get these guys involved. As for Jordy, run sets for your rookies. Run sets for Yegor. You telling me he has a game like that or Orlando, and you not thinking of how can we get this guy more involved in the offense? Like he shouldn't be just having 8-9 points a game after that. Like he should be consistently at
Right.
around the 19-20 range. You only gonna get that by having him involved in the offense. And
Who
if
you
you're
talking
gonna
about?
put Ford on
CT?
Yegor, nah, Yegor. If you go and
Yegor
realistically,
incapable of 20, bro.
he
Wait,
scored
what?
23
He scored
the
that?
past
Oh,
four
come on,
games.
Lee. Come
I mean,
on, Lee. Stop
but
shaming
it's
this
not
kid, man. Come
consistent. It's
on.
not consistent, bro. It's
You,
flashes.
He's a
what I'm saying
rookie.
is,
I don't care, bro. He a
he
top
can.
10 rookie.
But
Oh,
what I'm
God.
saying, Leave. What I'm saying is, it could be consistent if you get him more involved in
It's
the
not,
offense,
but
bro.
it's not. It's not.
I mean, this is first year. We're saying the same shit about Keontae
Oh
George in the
boy.
first year. Point I'm making is, realistically, get him involved more. Don't have him just at the point
You
and
might
then
as
at
well
the
do that
three
more
and
for
then
Noah Clowney, bro,
have
like than
him more.
anything. If you're gonna say that,
Clowney's always
because
at the three. He looked like he took a regression, but realistically, it is what it is, bro. It's
he need
going
to
to be
get a
linear
magnet
with
ball, get them
players.
shots to go in, nigga. Like
It's
I ain't
gonna
got
be
time.
up and down with these players all year, bro. These aren't top five niggas. Y'all looking for top five play for dudes that's in the 20s range and whatnot, bro. We knew what the deal was. This is what happens when you don't got a franchise player on your
I
team who you
tried to
can
tell
build
people
around. This
that
is
at
shit
the
you gotta
beginning of the
do.
season, bro, and
But we all
everybody
said
want to
these
jump
rookies
for
was gonna
joy when
take
these niggas
time,
have a
bro.
good game, bro. Like shit, these niggas is flashes and flurries.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it's gonna take time,
Time
Yo,
bro.
out. Hold
two
on,
top five picks.
hold on. Let me celebrate my win. I don't want you to pretend like it's all right for you to say I was jumping for joy. Yeah, I had joy, but what I wasn't jumping for it. I
You
had that
jumping.
fan joy. You know what I'm saying? I was happy
Yeah.
that, you know what I
Nigga,
mean? The
you was
rookie
spilling
had a
champagne in the tub, nigga. That's what you was
good
doing. Fuck out of here.
Yo, what are
Come
we?
nah,
on, bro. I don't want to
That's
hear that.
wow.
Yo, Leaf.
I'm just
Yo,
saying,
Leaf.
like,
Nigga was
MPJ
in
new
that tub
contract
spilling
written
mo,
out.
nigga. That's what he was doing.
But
Yeah.
Breezy had
Spilling champagne out the tub.
Land the
Trying to
plane,
that
Ella. Land the
extension
plane,
ready.
please.
Nah, but
come on, man.
overall, bro, I just think with this rookies, like, listen, everybody gonna complain they ain't doing what they supposed to do in year one, this whatever. It's gonna take time, but yeah, we gotta find an offense outside of MPJ, and if that means trading the nigga, then by all means, go ahead, bounce past to John.
Come on, John. John, fuck up the furniture, bro. Like, I don't want to hear this bougie
There's
shit,
no
bro.
need. There's no need to mess up because
Bro,
it seems
pour the
finally,
Gatorade
gentlemen.
out. Don't nobody
It,
drink.
it seems. It
No,
seems
hold
finally
on.
changed.
Nah. Everybody get their own take. Let them get his shit off. Go ahead, John. Shout out to everything Brooklyn Nets, John, for joining the panel. Go ahead. Say what you was gonna say.
Yeah, listen, trade deadline season's begun. I was up this morning covering this whole MPJ Golden State Warriors stuff, talking with Golden State Warriors sources, talking with Brooklyn sources. Like where there's smoke, there's fire. And the Kings are rumored to be a third-party entity wanting Kuminga, and the Nets could get a combination of a Moses Moody, maybe a Buddy Hield that they could flip for other assets. From the Kings side of things, Malik Monk might come to us if we want an asset from them. Also hearing the contemplating trying to give us DeMar DeRozan, but to Pod's point, you'd have to give us a first round pick to take on that contract. So the only way we get a first round pick from the Kings is if they want to get off of a bad contract like DeMar, but I think they want to give us Malik Monk. So yeah, some of the pieces of this hypothetical could be part of the deal. I don't know if the Bulls going to be part of it, but I know the Nets, Warriors, and Kings are the three main teams right now. From what I heard, Sean Dunleavy, that's the guy's name from the Warriors GM. Apparently, him and Marks might had some conversations, and his message was, "I'm trying to build around the remaining era of Curry. Picks is not an issue. 2026 first, 2020 first from the Warriors might be legitimately on the table. If not a 2020 first, a 2030 first, or first from the Kings if they try to give us a bad contract." So the Nets could come away with 2 to 3 firsts alongside a Moody and a Monk combination. But
That
just
shit
like
don't
this,
make any sense. What did
no, but Pot.
That don't work for us.
what
That
did
don't work.
Wait.
what
Let's
did they pay
listen.
for
I know
Kuminga?
some of you guys don't
What did
agree with
Sacramento
the
pay for Kaminga? Like,
I don't
Listen,
agree. I want you to know I don't agree.
listen. I
I
know
don't
people don't
agree
agree,
with this trade
but
either.
just like LM said, we'll find out on Thursday because no deal can happen
No,
with MPJ
no,
until Kuminga
we'll
is
find out
eligible
tomorrow
on
night. If
Wednesday.
MPJ don't play tomorrow,
Definitely. If he don't play tomorrow, it's a clear sign the days are numbered. And honestly, just like LM said, we need to find an identity outside of MPJ. Breeze, I heard frustration with Jordy, what he's doing. Multiple people have seen my point of view on this. When you build a whole system around one guy, what do the other pieces do when that guy's no longer on the team or out of the team temporarily? They're not playing well. But you know what? LM
But
said
what
was
I'm
right.
saying, but what I'm saying is, let's have that conversation. I'm not trying to argue with you. I mean, we it's not that. I'm just saying what I'm saying is Cam Thomas is somebody that can put the ball on the floor. When you look at our offense, it's a lot of catch and shoot. It's not a lot of success putting the ball on the floor outside of Nolan Traore finding guys, but not actually making his own shot. He was 2 for 9, but he had 6 assists with 0 turnovers. You feel what I'm saying? So we don't have that without Cam Thomas or MPJ or Tyrese Martin. But Tyrese Martin is more of catch and shoot. He just
I know Breezy, but you gotta face the fact Cam Thomas is out of here.
Bro,
He's
no,
not
wait.
qualified
Before we
for
get to
free
the
agent.
hold on, no. Time out. Hold on. I don't want to leave with the conversation with John Part. I'm not talking about a trade package. I'm talking about tonight's game. You got Nolan Traore that could put the ball on the floor. Like you're not being realistic about what's happening in that very game. Like, why are you being loyal to the starters? The bench at one point in the game had more points than the starters. You feel what I'm saying? But John, I disagree with the trade because it's just a trade. It don't have
that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Ultimately, the MPJ trade is not going to yield us back anything historic because the one most important pick you have, it's just wait, but please, it's just extra assets top of what you already have, and you have a young player in place. Because ultimately, you want to cash in that 2026 pick and get a franchise generational star. That's why you do this. That is the reason why you do this.
Hold on. But what I'm saying is, how could you say you don't like Sean Marks for one? For two, you know that Sean Marks didn't cash in on anything last season, and he got all 5 of those draft picks. For two, Sean Marks is one of the only GMs to ever do that. Like, that was the first time that was ever done. So who's to say that he's going to cash in or cash out on any of this? They keep saying that we have assets. How much is it prevalent to our immediate future? And when I say immediate future, I'm talking Jaeger our lottery pick rookie scale contract. How successful are we in his rookie scale contract? And looking at this trade, it does not help Yegor at all. It is the corniest trade I've seen all night.
Again, what just like what Elam said, and what I've kind of made as a narrative the last few times I've been on here, is that we're trying to let the rookies find their own identity, their own direction. I think you saw that with Wolf and Nolan tonight. Wolf tonight, to be honest, he was one of his best complete games. Defensively, locked in a lot tonight. He had a steal of Jaren Jackson. He had a massive block on that kid Coward who was killing us most of the night. But Danny Wolf was playing aggressive on the defensive end. People say this guy can't guard. This was his most active game on the defensive end. And offensively, he was finally starting to find things again. He had a double-double tonight, 11 and 10, which is good for him to build off of as a starter. And he was playing the three tonight. I still think he's a point center, but he adapted. This is what I'm trying to get at. He adapted tonight, being a three. And then Nolan wasn't a great offensive game, but I thought that first bucket he had in the first quarter to end the first quarter was one of his best buckets of his career. And then he had a speed play bucket, which is showing he's getting the speed under control. But the 6 assists, he's starting to find his identity as a playmaker. We both agree that once we get rid of this Terran Man BS, you can start potentially a Nolan Triard next to Yegor, see what that can yield, because it allows Nolan to get a higher role.
So you agree, hold on. In that scenario, you agree that Nolan is the one.
I'm willing to experiment to see what Nolan and Yegor could do. I'm not going to give assigned roles right now, but I will say this. With MPJ out of the picture, it gives Yegor, Nolan, Wolf, and Powell the full throttle they want to build their identity and the culture and build a system that they could all function in, that maybe Jordy will want to be a part of. I get what Jordy did with MPJ, having him run the focal point because of the connection, the fact that this guy is the best scorer on the team right now. But once he's traded, now it's all about the rookies and progressing their future forward. And I felt like tonight we saw them adapt. With Noah Clowney, you saw him not adapt. Remember my biggest question to you 2 streams ago? When you take MPJ out the equation, will Noah Clowney be a top player, or will he be what Scott called him, a specialist? Taking all these ill-advised threes shows me that Noah Clowney can regress into a specialist, but a top guy without MPJ, we're not seeing it consistently. So Noah Clowney did not adapt tonight, but you saw 2 of our rookies adapt without MPJ, and I like that. So if MPJ does get traded for all these assets, yeah, it's going to suck because the rookie's going to have to fight a lot harder for wins, but they're building confidence. I see them building their own confidence right now, and it's a good thing to see. But just like with Yegor, like Elam's saying, find more plays for him and these other guys. Let them get more involved. Because if you trust them, Jordy, they are gonna deliver for you. I've seen them.
Another thing, I gotta shout my guy Ice out. Yo, I think Tyrese Martin is better than what you give him credit for, bro. Because I'm not gonna hold you, bro. 5 for 7 from the 3-point line. That's impressive. You know what I'm saying? And see, my thing with Yegor, is if he 2 for 5 and he 2 for 4 at the 3-point line, I need him to put on more shots. It's like he made him play moderate, I guess, because he's going to play him tomorrow night. But shit, don't showcase him at all. If that's the case, let Drake Powell play and then let Yegor play the next game. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I understand that.
You see what I mean? Like, don't just have him out there not doing Yegor things. He just had 19 the other night. The other night, let him ride off of that pulse. Let him keep that momentum. How you supposed to keep that momentum game to game if you just let him have a game like that and then you moderately give him 5 shots to like a game or 2 later? I don't like that.
I agree with you. And this is Jordy's next challenge.
With MPJ out, I think that Yegor should have been the number 1 or the number 2 option. You know how I am, John. I'm keeping it real with you. I think Yegor should have been a 1 and 2 option with Cam Thomas. I'm being real with you. And Noah Clowney shows that when he gets the number 1 option opportunity, he doesn't, you know what I'm saying? He's not ready for it. You know, I'm not saying he never going to be ready for it, but they wanted to see who's going to be ready for it. Everybody know that this team is a clear number 1 option, and that's MPJ. After that, we don't know what's going on. We don't.
Right.
Can you really say, yo, we know who the number 2 option is on the team?
After MPJ and I guess to Cam Thomas, because they're the only 2 guys that are shot creators on this team, it's an unknown. But you know what? I am willing to at least take a gamble to see what that unknown can bring since we did draft 5 prospects. That was the front office saying that our direction is going to be tied to at least 4 out of 5 of the guys we drafted, and that's happening right now. So once MPJ is possibly dealt, it's going to put more pressure on these rookies, but it seems like they're reveling in that. Like with Wolf and Nolan tonight, they were trying to figure out their own identities on the court. And yes, Yegor still has to figure out how to be more consistent and stronger, but it will come with time. I just think the more they're going to get tested and the more Jordy has to trust them, I think once Jordy fully trusts them, things are going to run a lot better because I think for Jordy, it's a challenge because he wants to develop these guys, but he also wants immediate results. Well, you'll get immediate results the more you put these guys in these situations and there's a repetition. Once they get more repetitive with it, they'll be better at their roles. So I thought tonight I saw some good things with that. Yeah, it's a little scary because it's going to be hard to get those wins, but once these guys figure it out and gel more, it's going to be a lot better. So we'll see what happens with this deadline, but the Nets are definitely going to make some moves soon. Now, whether it's MPJ or somebody on this team, it's going to happen. We just have to adapt and move forward. Day'Ron Sharpe's another interesting name. I heard Mike Scotto say that Boston right now is heavily interested in him, but Boston is being very skeevy on draft capital, so I don't know if he will get moved, but that's another thing to look out for. So, yeah, the Nets are definitely in a lot of different conversations based on what I've seen today, and I think the Nets are in good positions. It comes down to what they feel is the best way to move forward, but I feel optimistic that these rookies with more time and higher roles are going to get better for us. And then the Cam Thomas thing,
But
listen,
what
I don't
I'm
know where
saying is,
– I don't know
but
what's going to happen with
what I'm
Cam,
saying
but
is,
listen.
But what I'm saying is, like, don't put him in the role where they gotta like score in every quarter. Like, you gotta put Yegor in situations where he could capitalize, bro. And MPJ do that. All of the players that we get back, it's not gonna put him in a situation the same way MPJ put him in a situation where he could lead, come back, and even look like we fit in to beat Orlando. And again, like I said, if it was an offensive play, I think we win that game with Yegor. But case in point, it was a defensive play and we lost because Paolo Banchero, but that's neither here nor there. My point is that you got to keep MPJ because Kevin Huerter, Malik Monk, and whoever else was in the trade, they're not going to help Yegor the same way MPJ does. They not.
Listen. I think we could all acknowledge that MPJ did his job, right? To an A++, All-Star, all those things. I just think it's front office realizing right now that if the team is desperate and they're going to give you a combination of assets that at least add more to what you have, and you have rookies drafted, ultimately it's protecting a lottery. That's the only reason you really trade MPJ. It's not that you can't see potential futures, just that they really want to bank on getting a franchise guy. And if that's gambling MPJ away, but collecting more assets, having more safety nets, then it's something I think they're strongly considering. And I think with the rookies, the way they've done so far this year, just fighting through all the adversity, I'll give the scouts that did a lot of this work getting these guys a lot of credit because these guys are showing mental toughness. It doesn't always show up in the stat results, but these guys like Yegor have handled all the adversity, all the verbal jabs, and they're fighting back. And I think that's a good thing. So whether MPJ is here or not, I think the Nets will have some good assets at this deadline, and the rookies will have higher roles. And hopefully by this upcoming draft, we cash in and get a franchise guy, and then we can fully drive forward and build something sustainable. I just think we won't be able to do that until you have a number one guy that you drafted homegrown. And I appreciate everything MPJ has given us. I just think Sean Marks and his organization is finally waking up to capitalizing when the time is right, not when the time is just right for them. So we'll see how this all plays out.
It's no way they capitalizing with that trade, bro. That's not a capitalizing trade. And that's what I'm saying. If you can't capitalize off a trade at MPJ, you got teams. What I know is with the Bulls there, where you get them 3-peats and all of that, that shit is not happening in the NBA right now, bro. Like a different team is winning it every year. A team that really want to contend and win an NBA championship, you better involve a third team where we get a top 5 2026 pick. If you don't, you're not getting MPJ. MPJ is you could say no with MPJ, team's still gonna call. You could say no. That's it. Nah, do better. I need a top 5 pick. I need a lottery pick. If they're not giving us a lottery pick for 2026, I'm saying no.
I think the best thing you can hope for from the Warriors is they ultimately give you 3 picks, 2 unprotected and 1 protected. If they're willing to go that far to get MPJ because they're that desperate to keep Curry's little arrow left that's going, then you strongly consider it's just what do the Kings have to give you? Because obviously the Kings want to be involved in this, and they're going to try to want to give us something and us to give them something. So I think that's what they're going to have to iron out. But if the Warriors are going to say, hey, we'll give you 2 unprotected and future protected, that's 3 picks for MPJ, and then you just have to iron out the rest of the details. So if we come away with 3 picks, yes, I agree with you. It's not the ultra value you want, but it gives you assets to move forward with, and you do have a young core drafted. Like, we just have to invest in the young core at that point and see what the lottery pick we get this summer brings us. And then we have extra cap space going into next summer to really start building a winning roster. I just think this front office is looking at the time right now to capitalize on this. And the Warriors are the ones that came calling us. Remember, Sean was taking calls, and the Warriors right now are, we want to keep Curry's era going as long as humanly possible. And they see MPJ as that big piece. So let's see if they're actually willing to meet us at the table with not like the best value assets, but the best amount of that. So I think this is more about quantity than quality, let's say, right? If the quantity gives us more ways to be advantageous in the future, I think that's the selling point of this MPJ trade. It's not really a quality perspective. And we already have quality with the 2026 lottery.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We're going about to go to leave, but I just got to say I emphatically disagree. If it ain't quality, I don't want it. I'm not just trading MPJ just for conversation's sake. Like, you just.
But we traded Bridges for quantity, though. But we traded Mikal for quantity. We didn't trade Mikal for like valuable picks.
Nah, that's
we traded for the quantity of the picks.
He, let's go to leave. But nah, that's a different story. Never ever in your net fan life compare MPJ to Mikal Bridges. Them as leaders is 2 different levels.
Oh, I'm not comparing. I'm just talking about what the packages we're getting back. It's more of a quantity than quality. That's what that hypothetical we just saw. And I think that's ultimately where everything is leading to. And just to end on my note, at the end of the day, I just think the Nets are in a great position to capitalize on this deadline. And if you can get a quantity of assets back for a guy, this is the mistake that the Hawks made with Trae Young. They should have traded him 2 years early, and maybe they could have got picks. They waited too long, and guess what? 0 picks. You don't want to be stuck in a situation where you do keep MPJ, you don't get a top pick this year, you have to pay this guy in 2 years, and you don't get no star. Then you're making a dangerous commitment to a guy who could get hurt, and then his value goes in the crapper, and then you're stuck with him. That's not what you don't want. And I think that's what Sean and the organization are weighing. And I give him kudos for at least weighing the situation as opposed to overvaluing guys and then not trading them when you could. That's what I'm going to say.
Hold on, John. Let's go to Leaf. He was raising his hand. I wanted to go back to Leaf. Go ahead.
Listen, I like the attempt to try to do trades and the attempt to continue to go younger than the attempt to go in the draft. The only reason why we doing it is because we seen the shit work for somebody else. That's the only reason why we're really doing it. That's number one. Number two is it's more than one way to bake a cake in the NBA. The thing is, you got to put a game plan together. If you got to put a team together, put a game plan together. You hit the court with it. It either work or it don't. That don't mean we got to copy and paste the same shit that somebody else doing because it worked for them. That's the real reason why, bro. Like, that's the real reason behind it, bro. Like, if somebody go down the street and win a lottery, that don't mean you going to play the same lottery that they played and going to win it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, listen to but at the end of the day, it seemed like this trade could be like something that's in the works in the next week. I definitely it's definitely might be some cadence to what a lot of people on line are saying about it and about going forward with it, bro. Like, all I ask is that y'all listen. It's gonna have to be a lot of patience with this shit because it seems as if, bro, like our whole entire development process is moving at the same speed of a fucking turtle. So y'all better get ready for whoever come up in here, whether it's a top 5 or a top 10 or top 15 pick, to move at that same speed. Because if you're looking for somebody in the draft to come in and just save the day and just work from there, and then have the same dumbass front office build behind them and whatever, bro. Like, be careful what you ask for. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, we could move the ball around, but yeah, listen. Y'all got a couple of years to make this shit work. If it don't work, I'm coming back to everybody that believed in this shit.
But that's what I'm saying.
I just think niggas be wanting quick moves, bro.
I gotta say this.
Doors then too.
Hold on, I gotta say this, bro. This stuff that the Nets be doing, I don't be agreeing with. Like, I had my net fan pain.
But
I just think people want quick fixes, bro. This shit not gonna happen right away.
But at the same time, ain't nobody flipping enough chairs. Ain't nobody throwing enough furniture, bro. Ain't nobody pouring out enough Gatorade, bro. Like, everybody just looking to be quick, happy, bro. Like even though they know we're gonna be in the shitter for quite some time, because we basically traded 3 Hall of Famers in the middle of the season. That's what we did. Like, there's just no way around it. The NBA is still pissed off about that shit. So the
Bro, the
reality is
NBA do
that,
not
bro, like
care about that, bro.
Leaf. All we
You
gotta do
niggas
if,
is
do
if they
stay
not
at
don't if they
care.
4
don't
or
care about
5.
it, if they
Leaf,
don't care
Leaf,
about it, then where's our top 5 pick then?
Leaf, Leaf.
We
We have to
haven't
stay
had a
at
chance
4
to
and
get a
Exactly. That's
top
our
5.
five
top
pick because
pick.
we had no draft picks
Wait,
over the
Leaf.
past few years.
Leaf,
And we
if you
didn't
want
have
to,
the
What picks were
odds.
they gonna give us?
Leaf, if you
Why
want to
why why
secure,
we got
And
Yegor instead of Derek Fizz?
Because we was
because
the
we
sixth best odds.
because we
That's
wanted
why.
because
to
That's
we
win
what you
didn't do
get.
it
games.
right last year. You saw
You
it. I
wanted to
don't have to
finish
explain
sixth.
it.
You wanted to finish sixth. Okay, that's what you're gonna get. Sorry.
Yo,
Yeah, we
Leaf.
finished
That's
sixth
your.
Who
because of D'Lo and
You want
Keon
to tell me
Johnson. Remember?
why
Yo,
you
Leaf,
want to
who
tell me why
picked who
Dallas and
was a
San
worse team
Antonio
than
is in front of us, bro? Like,
who was
can
it
y'all explain that?
who lost more games than us that picked after us?
That picked after
Nobody.
us?
Yeah.
Listen, that
Who lost
hold on.
more
Let me go to.
games than us that picked
Now I
after
gotta go to
us?
the draft. Now I gotta go to the draft
No, I'm not.
because
Let me not send you on a wild goose chase. Let me answer the question for you. Nobody. Nobody.
Toronto. Toronto won
that's
more
not even the
games.
point.
Portland won more
That's
games. Phoenix won more
that's not even the
games.
point. I don't think
Like
y'all. I don't
this,
think y'all
this
understanding the
is
point, bro. Like they're gonna
y'all
find. They're gonna
complain
find
about
team.
the pick.
The
Like
reason
the
It's not
sixth
about
best
who. It's
odds
not
is
about.
always
But it's not a. But it's not
the
about
sixth.
who behind us, bro. It's about who they putting in front of us. Why is Dallas and San Antonio in front of us?
no
Why?
Y'all not gonna question Charlotte, who put out horrendous lineups against us last
how,
year and,
how
and,
about
and
how
ended
about
up getting the
Philly?
fourth pick.
How about
But
Philly?
why?
Ended
Y'all
up fourth.
y'all got so
Ain't
mad at
nobody
me.
answer. Ain't nobody asked. Ain't
Hold
nobody
on.
answer the
Time out. What
question.
LM?
Why is Dallas and San Antonio in front of us?
Hold on. Time out. Hold on. Time out. Leaf, I'm gonna answer your question. Then we're gonna go to LM to see what he's talking about. Because the reason why the Spurs Dallas is because you know why. Now I got for entertainment only scrolling across, and this is all alleged. But again, a certain somebody went a certain someplace, and so the NBA felt a need to fill that void. You know what I mean? Now that being said, that is what it is. You know what I mean? But Brooklyn LM, man, what was you saying, bro?
Nah, what I was saying was, regardless if they ain't finished top three or not, whatever teams 4 through 7, regardless if they ain't finished top three or not, they got the niggas that most of the people in this fan base wanted. So which means that Charlotte did what they were supposed to do. We was talking about Charlotte last year, saying the lineups that they was putting out was freaking
Niggas still ain't
was
answer my
horrendous.
question.
We were saying that the lineups they was putting out
Niggas still
on
ain't
the
answer my
roster was
question, bro.
horrendous. They ended up with the fourth pick, got Knuckle, who was in run for rookie of the year. Regardless of the fact, bro, you can't change what happens. If you enter a lottery with the sixth best odds, cool. That's what we're going to give you. We said that the sixth best odds has not landed any team. It's not just the Nets. They haven't
LM,
landed
hold on.
any
LM,
team in
are
a
you
good
saying?
position, bro.
So LM.
Hold on. LM, are you saying
LM.
that the
If two
NBA
playing
is
teams end
like
up in
snow?
front of us,
Hey,
bro,
one
then
mic,
what?
one mic.
Yo, hold on, Breeze. What you said?
Are you saying that the NBA is clean? You trust the lottery balls?
I trust the results of what so far the teams has gotten. If if if
Right.
you if you if
I
you
don't.
put if you tell me, yo, if you land six, then hear me out, Breezy. If you tell me every year, yo, if you land six, you're not gonna be top five, and it's been consistent over the past 6 years, why would
Exactly.
I not believe you, bro?
What about the
Why would I look at you
76ers
like you're
getting
lying to
PJ?
me?
What
Bro,
about the
because
76ers?
If you land six,
because the
no
Spurs
team
and
with the six
there's
best odds has landed top five since
nobody
they
answered
changed it.
why. No, nobody answered why the Spurs and Dallas is 6 spots ahead of us, bro, in the
Leaf.
draft that we
We
supposed to
answer,
at
bro. You
least have
already
a
know
top six
why.
pick.
That's a rhetorical question. You
Nobody
know
answered
why.
us.
That
No, I
that
don't know.
It doesn't
I
need
need
to
y'all
be
to answer that.
answered. It's a
No, I need
rhetorical
y'all
be,
to
question.
be
answer
Leaf.
that. Why
Leaf.
not?
All I could Leaf,
Why
all I
not?
can
Because
tell you,
Why not?
I'll answer it for
You
him.
asking questions you know the answer to.
all I can say
That's
is,
why.
I'll answer it
Everybody
for him.
running from the
He
truth, bro.
that
Everybody running
Hold
from
on.
the
Let
truth.
me get it off your
Everybody running
chest,
from the
bro. I'm
truth, bro.
listening. I'm
Let
not
Paul
forcing you.
answer then. Paul want to answer him. Let him
Hold
let
on.
Paul answer.
Let him answer the question. Let him ask the question again before Paul answer. Go ahead. Go ahead. What's the question? Just say the question so people can know what we're talking about. So then Paul supposed to
Bruh,
answer.
I want to know in a draft, and I want to know why is it that two teams that lost less games than us, that were 6 or 7 spots ahead of us? Why? Can nobody and like everybody want to give me like I want you to give me the logical answer, bro.
Be-
Like I don't want you to give
Paul, you
me
want to
what
answer
the
that?
NBA.
yeah,
Why? Why did
because
that happen?
because they had 14% chance to win the lottery and their 14% chance came through.
14. So we going off a percentage. So the
There you have
percentages
it.
don't mean
That
nothing, no. But that's basically what you're telling me.
that's the facts.
That's
That's
basically what you're telling me.
regardless of whatever we
No,
can
it
come
ain't
up
the facts, bro.
we can come up with any conspiracy
No, it
theory
ain't.
you want, but
No, it
that's the
ain't, bro.
tangible fact.
Everybody
You have a
everybody ignoring
14 you
everybody
have a
ignoring the glaring
14%
truth.
you
you
have a
want the truth?
14% chance of getting the
Oh
pick, and
man.
ironically it went to
Everybody's ignoring
Dallas
the glaring truth, bro.
and
The
the
NBA
Spurs.
is still
But that
pissed off
doesn't
at us, bro.
but Leaf, that doesn't change the fact that Philadelphia came into Brooklyn and then we went to uh Philly after and lost the game to us on purpose.
Hmm.
And after they lost
And
the
of
game
course,
to us on purpose, after they lost the game to us on purpose, Jordy, that fucking pagan, celebrated that
You
shit.
talk about Nick Claxton game
the
winner?
Oh
Yes.
man, one of the most
Nick Claxton
inconsequential moments
game
of all
winner.
That was the
time,
winning
man.
point.
Hold on,
Consequential.
Tell
Nick
No,
Claxton, the
no,
game
no.
winner.
That shit was a
And you know
haunting
what that
reminder
shit
for
turned? You
years.
know what those two losses?
In the
on.
You
You
know what
saying
mask.
those
Nick
two?
Claxton game
You
winner?
want to
That's
know
what they
what those
lost on
two?
purpose?
Hey, you know what
That's
those
crazy.
two losses turned into?
Hmm.
VJ
I don't see how
Edgecomb.
you lost on purpose with a game winner. It could have
So
Hey,
went
so
either
so
way.
hold up.
what they let him?
PT, I like
Cam
I
Nick
like how
Claxton is a
PT is
game winner
ignoring the
candidate.
fact.
They shouldn't have even been close. Listen, Philly
I
was
like
so
how PT is
diabolical.
ignoring the fact.
Phillies is so diabolical. They had a player have a 50-piece game and they sat him the next game. They said, "Sit your ass down." He
I
was
like
he was
how
in a
PT is
he was in a
ignoring the fact
contract
that
year. Hey Jay,
I
tell
like
me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. He was in a contract year.
I
Who am I talking about? Who am I talking about, Jay? He scored like either 40 or 50. He got 50 in a Sixer uniform and they sat his ass
The
down.
Maxi?
You talk about Quentin Grimes. You talking
That's
Oh,
about
right.
Quentin Grimes. No, he talking
And it
about
yo,
was
Quentin
Grimes,
Grimes.
and you
I
want to
know
know
exactly
why
who you
that
talking
shit
about,
was
trash
but
so
though.
nasty? You want to know why that shit was so nasty, Jay? That shit was so nasty because it was their contract year, and he's a restricted free agent, and he had the same thing
but
that happened to
the
Cam Thomas happen to him,
I
and
didn't even
his
think they was
team
gonna keep
but
him.
don't give
P,
a fuck. They
hold
sat
up.
his ass
P,
down the next game. That's what a
PT
professional
is
team does. That's what a team that has
PT
vision
is
for itself
ignoring.
does. And they got the
No.
third pick for it.
PT
Let him
is
finish before you tell him what they
PT is
scoring,
leaving
bro.
out some shit though.
But let him
He
finish
leaving
first.
out some
Then
shit though.
say
But I'm
what he
gonna let him
leaving
finish.
out.
Go ahead.
No, I'm finished. I answered your
Oh,
question. You said,
Get,
why did
get,
they get the
But
pick?
PT.
Go ahead.
get,
We don't point out the fact that the tanking rules apply to certain teams and they apply to other teams,
No,
bro.
no,
We
they
don't
don't.
point
oh
out
my
that
god.
fact.
If you have the
Yes, they
worst
do. Yes,
record,
they do.
if
No, they
you
The
do
have
tanking
not.
rules
if you
apply to
have
certain
the
teams,
worst
bro. We all
leave,
know it.
agree with me or disagree with me. If you have the very worst record, you cannot fall below the fifth pick. Is that true or is that false?
In the last 7
It's
years,
been
yeah,
true
that's
it's been
supposedly
true in
been
the
true.
past since it's been true since 2019.
So if that is the truth, right? And the worst thing we could do to ourselves last year was get Ace Bailey or this year
Trey
get
Johnson.
or this year get Caleb Wilson, if that's the worst thing you could do, all you have to do is lose. Come on, guys.
Wait,
Let's
Leaf.
do it and get it over with.
I
Leaf,
mean,
can I ask you a
but
question? Why Dallas and Spurs got those top picks? It's actually quite more simple than people want to make it out to be. LeBron, the face of the NBA, is retiring soon. They needed a new star in Los Angeles. Who do they go after? Luca, which that Nico and Rob Pelinka, conspired together, right? And Wemby, who they want to push as the next face of the NBA. Kill two birds with one stone. There's your answer. A lot simpler than it has to be. The Brooklyn Nets. We're not beholding those special rules. The problem with the Brooklyn Nets is we have one of the worst organizations of all time who have done one of the worst tank jobs of all time last year, and we got what we deserved. And you know what? Somehow, through all that badness, Yegor is earning the right to be a lottery pick. So you know what? I'll take what I can get at this point because we have one more chance at
so
this.
so
Hold on, leave for
so
rebuttal.
so
Go ahead.
so so with everything that you just said, bro, that would explain that not only are we bad at tanking, we also bad at developing our homegrown talent, right?
Until right now.
How? We just
Until
got
right
them.
now.
He
Yes.
said
Until
until
right
right
now, we've been bad at it.
now.
Yes.
So that means, brother, we ain't have for
What
years
you
since we've
mean,
been in
bro?
Brooklyn. We had no interest in getting homegrown talent. Why the hell are we getting it now when we have no history of getting putting
When was
forward
the
the
Nets?
players
When was
that
the
we
Because
Nets
we're
actually
last
drafted?
tired
eighth
of
pick?
flipping the
Because,
team
he,
every three
He can't.
years.
Hold
Every
up.
three
Leaf.
I'm gonna
years,
give y'all a
Hold on,
simple
hold on,
every
fact.
hold on.
I'm
three
gonna
Let me
give y'all a
years,
hold
we
simple
on, hold on.
fact.
flip the team. Aren't you
I'm
tired
gonna
of
give
flipping
y'all
the
a simple
team every
fact.
3 years? Wouldn't you like
No,
to
no, no.
have a
I'm
team
hold up.
that could be your team for 10 years
I'm gonna give
with
y'all. I'm gonna
with
give y'all a
with your
simple fact, bro.
all-stars on
That
it?
I'm gonna give y'all a simple fact that Jay and Breeze already know. For 5 years, they told somebody that they picked. I don't give a damn if he got picked top five, top 10, top 20, whatever. They told a pick that they drafted, bro, no. And they're still telling him no. And we all know who the name of that player is. We all know it, bro. Why do
Who,
I
Cam
believe it's gonna
Thomas?
be any different, bro? But
Cam, are you
when
talking
we
about Cam
suddenly get a
Thomas?
top five pick,
Are you talking about Cam Thomas? I want to answer you. Are you talking about Cam
bro.
Thomas? Who are you
Who
talking
else could
about?
I be talking about? Who else could I be
Okay,
talking about?
but it's not just the like y'all keep acting like the view of Cam Thomas is just the Nets. The Nets picked him 27th because they were picking 27th. The NBA, the rest of the 26 teams that didn't pick him, and and everybody know what Cam Thomas is. He's a bucket. He's the leading scorer of LSU. And LSU has Shaq and Mahmoud Rauf. For him to be the all-time leading scorer, that's a hell of a fucking career.
That's what I'm saying.
But he
Leaf.
got picked 27th. He got picked 27th. He's 6 foot
That
2.
just goes to show
He
you
doesn't
how
play
deep
he
that
doesn't
draft
play
was.
great defense. He doesn't play great defense, which seems to be like a prerequisite now to be a competing team. I'm not telling you exactly how I feel about Cam Thomas. I'm telling you how the
Pass it
league
right
feel
now.
about Cam Thomas. He was a free
I'm just
agent
saying, it's
last
a
year.
difference between picking 27 and picking
Wait,
10 or
Leaf
9.
wants
So
Leaf
it's
wants to
like,
know why we have to develop town right now. It's the new CBA era. You can't have three stars anymore
Good
under one
answer,
team.
John.
No, no, it's the truth. It is the truth.
Yeah,
Look at the
it's
Bucks when they
math.
did the
Yes, you're
Dame and
right.
Giannis fiasco. That was doomed from the start because you had no young talent on that team. Look at the Suns when they did Katie Booker and Bradley Beal. How horrible that was. Now look at Booker with a bunch of younger talent around them. They're what, the top 16. The Suns are right
Yo,
now
look
the
at the
breakout
Clippers
story
paying
of the
people on the
season.
side even. Like
Yeah,
they cap is so fucked up. They
yeah.
paying people
And,
on the
and
side.
Right, and this is the thing people got to realize, Pod. Yes, MPJ theoretically could be a part of this, but ultimately, our lottery pick for this year matters way more than any of MPJ's stats right now. And people don't want to admit that. They think we're doomed for failure this upcoming draft. No, how about we set ourselves up for success for the
Yo,
first time in 10 years?
I,
Set
I
ourselves up for success. That's what
this
matters.
team is a I like this team. I like the guys that he got in the last draft. I like them. I do.
They're
I'm
working hard for
what
their
what
minutes.
I
Got to give them
what I
that.
what I don't like is that they don't nurture them. They don't give them confidence. They don't play them. I don't like the minutes. It's getting better, as and it's but I'm super appreciative of the team if they really gonna trade MPJ. I'm not sure if they're gonna. I'm not saying they're gonna trade MPJ, but if that's what they're doing, I think that's a step in the right direction because that's telling me they understand that teams have journeys, and if you're
Right.
too old to go on that journey with the team, you don't make sense at forty
Right.
million dollars. And if someone is willing to take that 40 million off of you, which allows you to now have more cap space to do more deals and to do more things,
Right.
then I think that's a win.
Right. And
And
you know the old phrase, Pod, reinvent the wheel. The Brooklyn Nets have done that multiple times with different players doing the same thing. So it's like people
right,
are like shocked that we can't do that again. And this is the thing. What MPJ's
John,
done,
you're
nobody
not
can
even
take away.
old enough to know all the teams that I'm thinking about that the Nets have thrown together. They missed out a
Yeah.
chance to draft Damian Lillard because they traded the pick for Gerald
Right.
Wallace, I believe.
Yep. You're
They
right.
they 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 missed the chance. I mean, nobody could have predicted this. I'm being kind of unfair, but they traded a pick that became Draymond Green. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm. And don't forget Brown and Tatum. The
you
duo
keep
dominated the NBA for 10 years.
don't
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Low key, but long before Brown and Tatum, we've been trading picks, bro. That ended up being some gold mine, bro. Like so, that just
Right.
goes to show you how little we care about the draft. The only
but
reason
that's
why
what
we
I'm
care about the
saying. Don't
draft
you
now
think it's
because we
time
seen
to change
somebody because
direction? Don't you think it's time to
no,
change
because
direction? It don't even
we
take a
only doing it
superstar
because somebody
to
else is
have
doing it.
gone to have
We only
gone through
like,
what the
bro.
Nets have gone through, Leaf. How could you go through what they have gone
We
through
only
and
doing
not
it
learn a
because
lesson?
somebody else is doing it, bro. Like that's why we don't know how to
Nah,
build
man,
through
they
no
learned the
draft. We
lesson,
never
man.
did.
Yo,
It ain't
Leaf.
no
KD
learning a
learned
Bro,
from
lesson, bro.
it,
Omar Ja.
how
Stop.
can y'all, bro? How can y'all say that when, like, he
They
traded for
don't
the
know what
picks?
they doing.
Leave. He traded for the picks back, bro. Like that's what y'all don't understand. This
They
was
didn't trade
already
for the
in
bro.
motion, bro.
Bro.
They
That shit
traded for
landed
the
on our
picks back,
lap, bro. They no LM.
regardless,
That shit
regardless
landed
if
on
it,
our lap.
regardless if it landed or not.
Nah, it's
These GMs, hold on, these GMs know, like a lot of the GMs around the league know which talent is entering the NBA.
It's
If you're going to trade for a pick, yes, I'm trading for picks in 2 years where there are good talent that's going to be in it. So
nah.
yes, I want my pick back.
I need
Like
no.
it's just to me it's common
I would
sense.
agree. I would agree with that, bro. If Ben Surratt never got drafted, bro. If Ben Surratt never got drafted, bro, I would agree with it, bro. Like, but I
Leaf.
don't.
why?
I'm
Leaf.
sorry.
We
Ben
all,
Ben Sarav
I don't
getting drafted
understand.
don't change that.
You'll break that
Ben
down.
Surratt getting drafted does train that, but because everything that PT told me after the draft, bro, like made sense. Why are you drafting guard and another guard, bro? Like when you have
Yeah.
5 picks, all you had to do was just fill out your roster with athletic players, bro, at the back of the draft, which was there. We all
The
been scouting our entire draft all last year, from
the
top to
Leaf
bottom.
account,
PT was one of the
excuse
first
me,
that did
Leaf,
that.
the Nets account said in a tweet that Coach Jordy's vast experience in the Europe coaching
Oh my god.
got him got
influence those picks.
led to Ben Saraf being the choice. That was his pick. That was the one pick that Sean Marks was like, all right, go ahead, go get your guy. And
Yikes.
Man, I
and
wish
he
So
we
went and
had
so
got
so
Dennis
Ben
so
Schroeder
base
Saraf.
back. I
so
wish we had
so
Dennis
John
Schroeder back so he
so
could
John
slap
was right.
somebody, man.
But
John was right, bro. Like basically, bro, like they just stepped aside and just let, hey, yo, Jordy, go ahead, man.
But
Yo, do your thing.
they
Get some
had to let
rings.
the head
Leaf.
coach.
I told
They
you
had to
last
let him
year
get.
he
If
had
you
so
have
much
5 picks, you
autonomy
got to
for
let
a
the
first
head
year
coach get
coach.
one.
Wait, Leaf.
You
I
did.
told you last year this guy had autonomy. Like I've never seen a coach have autonomy.
Nah,
That's because Sean and Joe
I
don't
wouldn't
have
call that
backbones.
autonomy,
That's why.
John. If you have 5 picks, you got to let the head coach get one.
Yeah, but Pop.
You
This is the
have
thing,
to.
though. We let Jordy run the show last year, right? We let Jordy run the show this year, and he built the whole system not around the rookies, around one guy. And now you're seeing some discombobulated basketball. But today, you saw Wolf and Nolan start to figure out their own identities. That's what you got to see more to allow Jordy to actually be a coach for once and not think he has to be 10 steps above everybody. No, be on the level of your rookies and gradually move forward together. That's been the disconnect from Jordy last year and this year. Is he's trying to be up here to get the rookies to match him. But no, you got to match him at that level to build this up the right way. And I think if you trade MPJ, he's going to be forced to do that. And I think that will let the rookies be better off with their progress and development. And we have 3 months left for them to get all the time they need with Jordy. So this is why this move has to be made in 3 days, trading him to the Warriors or wherever he has to go.
The move don't have to be made. It don't have to be made, but
John, you
Yes.
basically want to force Jordy to build these rookies and no veterans around. That's basically what you're saying.
No, you can
yes,
get veterans.
that's
We
what
can
I'm
have
saying.
cap space. We can have $48 million in cap space, maybe even more this summer to get those vets you want to add to
Nah,
this.
you ain't.
People think you can't get any vets around anymore.
You gonna
Yes,
get
you
some more
can.
signing
Bro,
trades.
you can't name a player. You can't name one specific player who's better leading than Yegor. And again, I'm speaking more about Yegor than the rookies. Yegor specifically, our lottery pick, bro. He's the best player
I don't
for him.
even know if Ye-
Listen. Hold on.
I don't know that.
Hold on. Leave. I just want to say this. My point is that Yegor is more of a catch and shoot player than he is a dribble, then find his shot. He can do that, but that's him learning that from MPJ. He don't
No,
shoot off the dribble like
no,
that, bro.
no, Breezy. I watched this kid ever since Real Madrid. I watched him in Utah. He was a pick and roll player. Read his scouting report. He came to the
That's what
Nets.
it is.
The Nets show it. The Nets show it on the games. They show it on their timeline. They made him shoot 28 threes in the corner, and he hit every single one of them. That's when Yegor became the wing shooter
Rigor.
that you're seeing. I have
Rigor.
never seen Yegor, not when they won the championship, the Euro Championship Cup with him and Hugo Gonzalez, not when he was at Utah, not in the tournament, the first game they won. That he's a pick and roll player. But ask yourself, who runs pick and roll on the Nets? Nobody. It's not in Jordy's offense, and they don't have They don't have a
Bro,
pick
they
and
could run
roll.
it with Clax, bro.
He,
Yeah,
you,
Nah,
they
you're
can't
saying
run
he
it
that's
the
could.
not
way
that's
they're
not
You're
running
saying
set
he could.
thing.
He
They don't have the
could.
ball handler. They don't
He
have the ball
But
handler,
he
bro.
could, but they don't run pick and roll. They don't even run pick and roll with Claxton and Cam
or
Thomas.
Dayron.
That's why I hate when y'all get up here and talk about all this imaginary shit. Talk about what y'all see. Cause this nigga don't
Exactly.
wanna run no pick and rolls.
And I'm
That's what
talking
I'm.
Right.
about when I'm seeing from the
That
entire
are you
organization, bro, top to bottom. These
Jay? Are
niggas
you
don't know what they
disagreeing with me
doing
or
when it comes to
agreeing with
No,
me?
no,
draft
no.
picks.
I'm agreeing with you, Pod. Like, yo,
He
I
don't run the
say all the
P&R.
time.
He don't.
Everybody want to say, "Oh, this kid want to come out there and shoot all these threes," and Noah Clowney want to
No,
shoot. No, the fuck he don't. That's what the
no.
coach telling him to do, so he
He's
gotta do it.
running. He's running the Nets offense. If you guys haven't noticed it, but when they run on a fast break, the players on the wings run to the 3-point line corner, the corner three. They
Right.
don't try to go to catch a oop. They don't go and try to play give and go. No, they go
They
to the
don't crash the
corners and they
boards.
stand on the 3-point line, and they
No,
don't
that
crash the
we don't
boards.
have
That's
no
another
Not
thing.
crashing the boards at
we
all.
don't have
But their
nobody.
game
We don't
plan is
have
to get
nobody
back
to
on
put
defense,
pressure on the
not to
paint.
crash the boards. Like they
They
get
can't
We
they
don't
into
catch
have
and shoot.
nobody to put pressure on the paint, bro. Like the
They
bottom line
do.
is this, bro. Like
His
every
name is
time,
Nolan Traore. He put pressure on the paint 3 times tonight, and I'm
He
asking
did.
bro, and
myself,
shot two
I'm,
and three
I'm
times out of the whole game and
no,
shot 2 for 9.
but that's his
That ain't
only.
cutting it.
He didn't go to the
Leaf, that's
bucket. You know what he
development,
did?
Leaf.
Look how many threes he took. He wasn't making the three. He wasn't making the three, but he took a million of them because that's the offense. You you
Yeah.
you get it? That was what the coach told him to do. He couldn't be stopped going to the basket tonight. Every
Right.
time imagine if they was giving him the same fucking screens that they were giving Michael Porter Jr. How could you stop him? And that's his
Right.
game, going to the
Right.
basket.
And,
So
and and him making those attempts was more
I,
impressive. Him making those attempts was more impressive than watching Tyrese Smart and Jalen Wilson just knock threes after threes. That's all those guys do right now. is knock threes. Is that really what's going to make us a transcendent team? Or would you rather see a kid like Nolan get to the rim more and more and more? I'd rather take that than what I'm seeing with those two guys.
Listen, I hear what y'all saying. I think Nolan's speed off of catch and go is incredible, bro. Like I don't think anybody is really breaking down the defense in terms of left, right, lateral movement, handles type shit on this team. Cam
But Leaf,
Thomas is
if
only
you're the
playing
coach,
limited
why don't you
minutes
have plays for him?
Exactly.
Why
That's the
don't you take
problem.
advantage? Why don't you take advantage of that
because
kid's
they not
speed?
good at developing the young players.
Okay.
They not good at that. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all since 5 minutes ago. They're not good at developing young players. They never
Bro,
have
it's
been.
only year one, bro. We
I
gotta
don't
Exactly.
care,
stop.
bro. We didn't see no Noah Clowney development last year where they just told him to stand on the 3 point
Y'all
line
gotta
and shoot
just say,
threes.
y'all gotta
They're
just
not good
admit,
at
y'all gotta
it.
just admit that y'all just like the
We
fast
gotta
money
admit
Brown
that they're
things,
not
bro.
good at
Y'all
what they're
just have to
trying
admit
to do.
that.
They just
Wait,
trying to copy and paste
Y'all
what
just got,
OKC
y'all just
did.
gotta admit, y'all like to see fast results, bro. That's what it is. That's what it sounds like to me. Niggas don't have time to
It
develop.
ain't
Y'all
about
don't want to
fast
see
results.
nobody. Y'all don't want to see
It's
nobody
about
develop.
trying to win.
Y'all don't want to see none of that, bro.
Bruh,
Y'all
wait,
just
bruh,
want
why do
bruh,
you
niggas
we in,
to come
bruh,
into the
we in a
league averaging
market.
wait,
20,
Leaf,
They
25.
what do
not
you
even
mean trying
trying
to
to
win?
win.
What do you mean trying to win? What are we trying to win right now? Tell me what we're
Do
trying to win right
something.
now. Win what? A play-in berth? That's going to get us nowhere. We're going to get what the Bulls got last year, which was the 11th pick. That's what I'm going to get? I'm going
Bruh,
to screw a chance at the top
John,
four for
John,
11?
John. Respectfully, bruh, if all of these rookies on this team was putting in work and they got in a playing berth, then that means the entire goddamn rebuild is over. You got the rookies
Leaf,
that
but
you
they're
need.
putting
The
in the work.
problem
It's
with
not going to be
the
magical like you want it to be. It's not going to be Aladdin on a carpet ride. It's going to take some time.
Bro, y'all can't say if
listen,
when we
you
drafted
want
these
time,
guys, y'all
go get a
can't say,
watch. I keep
y'all
I
telling
can't,
got to
y'all.
yo,
watch,
we
and it
all,
says it's our time this summer. It's our time. I got to
yo,
watch.
hold
No, it
on, hold on.
ain't.
Y'all all,
No, it
y'all,
ain't.
most of the people in here was saying when we drafted these niggas, yo, you could tell these are players that look like they gonna need time. Now all of a sudden it's, yo, these niggas is not it. Like, then which is it then? Like we all
Bruh.
agreed this was gonna be players that needed, that wasn't
But
gonna
but but but
get
here
winning right
but
away.
here's the thing. Here's
I
the
like
thing
these
though.
players. I just don't like
I
Saraj.
do too, but they be wanting these niggas to average 25 in their first year.
I had
Like
my
No,
worries about some
it's
of
like
not
these
even
guys, but
no,
I believe in them too that they can be
it's not
something
even
for us.
about that, bro. It's about showing the skill sets that got you here, and they are not allowed to show it because the coach want to do something else, or because all right, yo, they in the wrong spot in the lineup, or they in this other spot in the lineup, bro. It's because the coaching staff, the development staff, upstairs, management, everybody don't know what they're doing with these rookies. They're not putting them in the spot to succeed. They're not. How many times
Leaf,
I gotta
none of
tell
us
y'all that?
disagree with you. Leaf, none of us disagree with you, but we are optimistic that this organization has to wake up somehow. They just have to. They have to
And
keep
they
pushing these
won't.
rookies. Or else what are we doing here? And listen, you
I
talk
don't
about the
disagree with
rookies.
that either. It's just it's year one, bro. Like
And
I
listen,
can't crash out over
Kuros,
year
remember
one.
what Yegor did a few games ago in the Barclays, setting the base alive for the first time since Game 7 when Kevin Durant's foot was on the line? Yegor took the spotlight the moment, said, "Give me the damn ball." For like 4 straight possessions. That's what we want to see from all these rookies going
You
forward.
mean the
Is the
Hall of
hunger, the
Fame
drive,
scoring
the
next?
passion. I'm Brooklyn
We want to
based,
see them.
baby. That's what
Hold
we
up.
want to see.
We want to see them in the right spots, bro. Like that's what we want to see.
Yeah.
Right.
We want to
Listen,
see them in the correct spots on the court where they're supposed to be.
listen,
I'm
hold on.
tired of seeing Danny Wolf at the three, bro. He don't belong there.
Right,
I'm tired
hold
of
on.
that.
That I do agree. That
Hold
I'll
on, y'all.
agree
Let
wholeheartedly.
me
That's
Same.
stupid.
Same.
hold on, y'all. I was listening. I don't gotta tell y'all, I listen to y'all. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to intervene and say that, you know, they catch and shoot plays, bro. Noah Clowney, the defense was letting him shoot. You know what I'm saying? It was bad. And I'm saying that to say he don't bounce, then shoot. He don't like dribble, set up. Nah, he catch,
He
shoot.
not a
Catch,
shot creator no more, Breezy.
Not, bro. Anytime he got a chance to pull up or go to the basket, got a straight lane to the basket, he was taking a three. To me, that's not a shot creator. It's about what he do for him to be a shot creator. If you just going to catch and shoot, that's not a shot creator. You a catch and shoot player. There's no shame in that, but we are trying to find
If
a
you
number.
catching and shooting and you shooting 4 for
Hold on, but
17, bro,
hold
that
on.
ain't getting it.
Listen, in fairness, I gave heavy critique to Jordy Fernandez, but I will say this: he did give Noah Clowney the opportunity to be the number two, or the number one option tonight, and the number two option behind MPJ. It's not true, bro. I don't think it should go to him. I think we should try Yago. I think Yago should be the number two option behind MPJ. I think he should be the next one to get the most shots. As you can see, Yago took 5 shots tonight. That's corny. You know what I'm saying? I think that's corny. You know what I mean? I don't like the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you put him in a situation where he only take 5 shots. You don't take the momentum from the Orlando game and keep it on the road trip. You just
How
act
many
like,
man
oh,
got Breezy?
huh?
How many shots did man take?
Oh, I didn't want to.
Hold on, how many
Six.
I
times
think
I
we
he
think
got
he
took
that?
took 5.
no. Man took 6 shots.
Yeah,
Six shots.
6 shots.
We need to get men out of Brooklyn too, bro. This
I
I
nigga
will
got
would.
trade
no.
him for
Don't
expiring
worry.
salary. I don't want any
Come
pick.
on,
Just give me expiring salary this
I'll
no,
drive
quarter.
into
no, no,
JFK myself, yo.
hold on. Time out, yeah. What
He
I'm
Facts.
said I
saying is,
driving the
hold
JFK.
on, hold on. Listen, what I'm saying
Word.
is, you can't have Yago hit 5 3-pointers in 4 games and this early in the season, and then put him in a game where he only taking 5 shots. Like, I don't understand that shit, bro. Like, you gotta put him in a situation where he taking 10 or 15 shots. You hit 5 3-pointers. Oh, I got you. You taking 15. He should be his best friend. He should be taking 15 to 20 shots
Instead,
a
they gave
game.
them shots to
With
Noah
The
Clowney.
problem is, Breeze, Horty think man is our Aunt Edwards, bro. That's the
Oh,
reason
yo,
what's going.
LM,
That's
don't
what's
even
going on
say
here.
that in a joking manner.
He said it's our Aunt
Yes,
Edwards. I
that's what
don't know
it
about
really
that.
is. He got this love
Not,
relationship
not,
with
not,
him where he
Think that
not
nigga
allowing
just
nobody.
not
doing
with
the
six. Not
Haslam
with
or
6
something.
shots though.
I never
Not
seen
with
a
6
dude
shots,
start.
yo.
I never seen a dude start just because he could dribble ball up the court. Like I can't. That's
But
the
I think,
excuse.
bro,
Guy dribbles basketball.
somebody in this party is either right about Jordy or right about the rookies, bro. One or the other, bro. Like, because
hold on,
either
yeah.
they
Hold
not in
on.
the right
Let me,
spots or these niggas is not.
You about to close
They
out?
don't
yeah,
have nothing to offer
yeah,
to
I'm
the
Yeah,
finna
party.
I've
close
been
out.
waiting to ask y'all something more night, man, but it
Go
don't
ahead.
got nothing to do with the Nets.
No,
What is
what
it?
is it? What is it? What is
What
it?
happened?
Did y'all see that this nigga Dennis Schroeder slapped the shit out of Luca?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
dude
Oh
yeah, I
is
yeah,
seen it.
yeah,
I
we
seen
saw.
it.
wild.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
He got
that.
3 games for that. He got 3
that
games for
dude
that
Word.
cost
shit.
me a lottery pick.
I'm so
Yeah,
I'm
I
so
ain't gonna
proud of
lie. Shooter,
Luca.
they should shoot a short temper shooter, man.
You can't talk shit to people.
Yo,
You can't just call somebody a bitch and think it's gonna be over because the game over.
Yeah.
No. Hold on, time out. I'm gonna close out, but you know what? I'm gonna show it to y'all first, because y'all
You
spoke
gotta
on it.
respect people like a
Listen,
man, bro.
listen. I respect what you're saying. Listen, the thing is this.
I agree, Jay.
The thing is this. I forget his name, but I'm gonna remember it when Google will find it for me, I guess.
All right.
My point is this: is that he do the voiceovers and he word the words that they say to each other. He did the one with
I know,
Shooter
Duke.
and Luca.
Yeah.
He did it. I think it's and and Luca said to him, he said, "You fucked up with that $40 million contract. You should have
No,
took the money." That's
no,
what he
that's true.
said
But
to
he
him.
also called him a bitch. Like,
Okay.
forget you right
I'm
about
just
that
mad
part.
about the
But he
money.
also called that
Yeah,
man a bitch.
word.
The
And you
money would
can't.
have had me tight.
He told
yeah,
him.
he said
Told him
that.
Yeah,
after the
the
game.
money. I ain't
He
gonna
said
lie.
after the game, I'm gonna beat the fuck out you. And then Luca must have took that as like
I
lightning.
ain't gonna lie, I would have been tight too, because I took 40 mil to be on the Kings. Yeah, I would have been. Yeah, we would have to see each other too. I ain't
No,
gonna
Yo,
because
hold
really,
you.
I
really,
think, I think, I think,
what
I
happened
think.
was, I remember that the Lakers offered Schroeder 84 million. He turned it down and ended up taking 4 million somewhere else.
Yikes, that was with
He was
Yeah,
a
Boston, I
dummy.
think. I
They
think
Yeah.
that was
said
with
he was stupid for that.
they said that was alleged, bro. Like, I don't know how true that
No,
is.
they said alleged, and then Schroeder reposted it and said allegedly with crying emojis. Like, no, I touched him, and other people's like sources saying he got his face slapped off.
Whoa.
Yeah, he did.
Yo, Nigga said he got his face slapped off.
Ain't Luca like 6'8" and Schroeder like 6'1"? Did he jump to slap him? Or it was
Nah,
just like
No, it don't
Apparently,
matter
Luca
when you
was
got
running
heart.
Schroeder
away.
tough
When you got
though.
the heart of a lion.
Schroeder tough though. Schroeder tough though. Nah, cause I go back to last year. He was defending Ben Simmons, bro. Like he was
He
about to
was.
snap on a fan, bro. Like he was defending Ben Simmons. So
Oh man, he
I mean,
defended a fisherman.
I don't know.
he got no fan
I
this
told
far. I'll
y'all
give him that.
before. I would pay money for an
He don't
NBA
got no
uncut,
fairness.
bro. Like if they let the players really be mic'd up and you get to hear everything they saying on the court and all that, I would pay
He said
extra
I'll
for
pay
NBA
money for that.
uncut.
Ooh, they should do
He said I'll
backstage
pay money for
segments. That would be lit.
that. Yeah.
Or they should do what hockey
Oh
do.
man.
Let them shoot the fair one for like 30 seconds.
Ooh.
Alright.
Somebody
If
gonna
they
get
do
hurt.
that, bro, like come on. Nah, they ain't gonna do
They
that.
would never let us do that.
Yeah,
The
good
NBA
stream
ain't gonna
tonight,
Nah.
let
guys.
them
Good
fight.
stream tonight, man.
They ain't gonna turn the NBA into the 2000s on some hood shit, bro. They not gonna do that.
Yeah,
They
but
not
that
gonna
I
do
just thought
that.
that was crazy that it actually happened.
They came way too far from that, bro. Like they're not
Hold
gonna
on,
do
hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta close out. Before I close out, I want to thank you know what I'm saying. This is JTV, everything Brooklyn Nets, John Podthorn, Leaf, and Brooklyn LM for joining the panel. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You already know. This is the content that Jay was talking about. We're gonna get to it, and this is the start of it. And you
Bro,
know,
it's 159.
I know it's all
so.
good, bro.
All right,
Even if I don't clip it up, I can't clip up every show, man. It's all good, bro.
all right.
Hold on.
Basket. Al Horford ends up getting called for a foul, and there is not a lot of contact. Can't even see that. You can't even see. Don't make that call. Foul called by Evan Scott, trailing the play. Bro, you were
Wait,
like
It's the
this.
wrong one, my fault.
What does the
This
film
ain't
say?
the Dennis one.
I don't
Need
know.
some
That's
Jeopardy
awesome.
music for this one.
That's a bad call. The right call. Steph can't believe it. How is that a foul?
You in the wrong game.
This game is over.
Yeah.
Bucks up 17,
There you
30
go.
seconds ago. Ryan Rollins goes in for the dunk. Russ doesn't like it. Hard foul on Ryan Rollins. Should have signed that contract, baby. Lost a lot of money. Actual timeline of events, unclear. Maybe later in the game. I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Talk. You're going to do something. Yes. Rui, gently go on. Go that way. There we go. I'm going to beat the shit out of you. I'm not playing. Just you wait. Whatever he actually says, this lady hears it. It's like, are we okay with this? Based on the Lakers' reactions, they're loving it. What is wrong with him? Stop it. Schroeder, huh? He's crazy, bro. Should have signed that contract, baby.
So yeah, where there's smoke, there's fire. I guess I always say that.
No, he got a gift
That's
because he read.
diabolical, yo. Oh my God, I'm so proud of
That is
Schroeder.
diabolical.
Yo,
I
how Luka
am
been playing?
proud, bro.
How Luka been playing the last couple games?
Yo, you don't mention
I
people
mean,
I ain't
money
gonna
and you
I feel
lie.
don't
like that
mention
slapper
people
takes some
women.
of your confidence.
Lucas
His
6'8",
efficiency ain't been
240,
the
bro.
best,
And
but
he played overseas, bro. I'm pretty sure he been slapped before, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Nah,
Like
ain't
they
nobody
slapped the
never
shit out
slapped
of him.
that man. I don't
They
think so.
slapped, bro. He been playing professional basketball since he was 16, bro. Like they slapped the
Man,
shit out of him before.
Those two meet in a Euro game in the future. Whew.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
Euro League, bro. Like you could flagrant foul a nigga, bro. Like, shit, no
You know,
problem. You know what
they
I'm
said
saying?
DeAndre
So
Ayton had to get in the middle of it to save Luka.
Oh man.
DeAndre Ayton, bro. That's that, bro. You picked the weakest nigga out of the whole bunch, bro, to get in the middle of that. Come on,
Yo, that
son.
dude couldn't even
That's
come
what
to a
yo,
game
Luka
during a
said.
snowstorm, but he'll break up a fight.
yo, I know y'all
Bro,
shut
Hilarious.
down.
bro,
I know y'all shut down the
he was
hockey thing.
sleeping on the air mattress in Portland, bro.
I know y'all shut down the hockey thing I did, which I agree they definitely wouldn't do, but I think it would be funny trying to see someone square up with Wemby for 30 seconds. That shit would be
Ooh.
hilarious.
But hold on,
Watch
yeah,
time for
hold on.
Wemby
Nigga,
for
Wemby
30
We're
trying
gonna
to
seconds.
leave
square
on the
up with a
cliffhanger.
Kardashian right now, man.
Oh, hold on, we're gonna leave on the cliffhanger because y'all already know it's a back-to-back. We play the Mavs tomorrow night. I'm back for that. That's an
We do.
8:30 game. I'm pulling up right after the game.
Diego versus Cooper Flood.
Ooh.
If
Yeah,
MPJ,
we're gonna be here for it. You know what I'm saying?
if MPJ and Cam Thomas is out the lineup, we already know what's up, man.
Oh, we do. We do. We
We gonna
do.
watch. We
We do.
watch
We
it for it.
already know what the TikTok is, man. So I'm gonna have to start creating some kumbaya stories for some niggas, man. So once upon a time.
Yo, Terrence
All right,
Mann on
y'all.
this team.
All
I'm
right,
gonna get my
so,
champagne
all
tomorrow.
right,
Yo,
y'all.
LM, drive the train,
I already
man.
know what it is. I'm not laughing with y'all. Cam Thomas still on the team. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I gotta say, shout out to all of y'all. Nets fans is the best fans. We're gonna be back with more content after the Net versus Nets game. See y'all soon. Peace.